Hi, what's up, everybody? Trying to get set up for the night stream. Do a little Ohio State and Notre Dame. To those who came back, thank you. If you don't have somewhere to watch the game, feel free to let me know. Um, can send me a DM and I will get back to you and let you know where to watch the game. Just drop it in the chat that you are doing that. Oh, all Kelly Green for Notre Dame. I don't know how I feel about that. Drop it in the chat where you're messaging me, and I will keep an eye out for it and send you at least where I watch the games. I'm not affiliated with them. I don't make any money off it. Nothing like that. Just I know how it was trying to deal with that. So I have emojis now. I'm excited about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me know your bets. Thanks everybody for jumping in. Again, if you don't have a place to watch a game, let me know. Just tell me where you're gonna DM me, and I'll make sure I get in there and answer. Uh, Interested to watch this game. It's the first game I'm watching of like the NBC New Deal, where they have a big time game on. I know this one is technically Notre Dame, but um, they've bought a bigger Saturday package. Some of the big primetime games. Trying to get in on it, so I haven't really watched them on here yet, but excited to see what the broadcast looks like. Iron Eagle's son on the call. Noah Eagle. He did all right. He did a couple of the NFL games, like the Nickelodeon NFL games, and I thought he did pretty good. And then on my second screen, I got Iowa and Penn State. I'm going to go look at lines right now because I didn't love the lines pregame. Oh, I kind of like it now. Notre Dame with getting 3 points, and it's juice, too. All right, I'll bet that. As soon as I say I don't have a side, I like pregame. Little odds boost for it, too. How about that? All right, so I'm on Notre Dame +3 on an odds boost. So we'll see how that goes. And then like I said, my other screen is look at Arkansas jumping out ahead. My other screen is Iowa Penn State right now. Iowa's getting 14. It's a lot of points. But I do think Penn State's better than them. But I think I'll stay off that. As I said before, if you don't have somewhere to watch the game, I know this was a haven for you for a little bit. Sorry, I can't do that anymore. I got in trouble finally for doing it. But I can tell you where to watch it, just not in the chat. So please don't put links in the chat. But if you want to let me know that you're going to DM me in the chat and just shoot me a DM on any of these, and I'll let you know where you can watch the game for free. And let's kick this thing off, man. Let's get going. Let's see what the scores of some of the games that started a little bit earlier in this window are. Oh, Washington State already up 14 on Oregon State. Yeah, I just think Washington State's more explosive than Oregon State. I do like Oregon State a lot, but yeah. Colorado State 10-10 with Middle Tennessee for those who care. I know we got some CU fans in the chat, so they might be Colorado fans in general. App State up 6-0 on Wyoming. That's interesting. But let's get this thing going. What do you say? If anybody's got any bets, let me know in the chat. Need to know where your money is. Love to know where your money is. Want to know where your money is. I don't know how I feel about the all Kelly Green. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh. A lot of red. Got to make it hard on their quarterback for sure. Oh, man, that ref got trucked, too. Get in. Let me know what your bets are. I see we got more of you now. Don't be shy. Oh, what a stiff arm. Hyped up to play for sure. Shot. Not even looking. You're lucky you didn't get a flag there. A lot of hand fighting. What's up, Toxic? Yeah, the game has started. I got in trouble, so I can't show the video anymore. But if you don't have somewhere to watch, send me a DM on social media. Tell me where you're going to send me a DM, and I'll let you know where we watch. Ohio State on their first drive. They're marching down the field. About 12 minutes left. And let's see if this is working. Sure is. So you can see where I am. Huge 3rd and 12 here. Nice. Got to feel good about that if you're Notre Dame. A little shaky to start, but locked down. Good night for football, man. There's a lot of good games. Kind of surprised they're punting here, to be honest with you. It's really, really long field goal, but oh, all right, let's go. See if Notre Dame can move the ball even against top competition. It's really what it comes down to. Also, let me know if you've got an eye on any other games. I got Penn State, Iowa on my second screen. Let's see, what else? Nebraska looks like it's going to get a win. Liberty beating FIU. Arkansas up 3-0 on LSU. That's interesting. Oregon State has come back 7-14. That one should be fun. Colorado State and Middle Tennessee tied. Everything else just getting started. I was catching 14, and I feel like that's just way too much. But they can't score. So trying to figure out. It's down to 12.5 right now. But they got a 3rd and 9. Is this the year that Penn State's actually good? Is this the year that Iowa's actually good? Who knows? All right, Sam, let's see what you got. I know everybody freaks out that he was like in the same class as like Trevor Lawrence, but not everybody develops right away. What's up, back Tolo, baby G's? I've got Penn State and Iowa on a second screen, but I am not allowed to show video anymore. I got clipped. I got in trouble. So, yeah. So I'm watching the Ohio State Notre Dame State, and that's or Notre Dame game, and that's kind of the one I'm doing commentary on. But I will mention the Penn State Iowa game every once in a while. Nice play, Sturls. Is that Sturls? Sturls? Is that my Sturls? Is that Sturls who's doing the NFL pregame show with me tomorrow? Because if it is, I might have you try to guest star in right now. Practice, see if it works. Go Steelers. Interesting. Yeah, Sturls and I going to get together tomorrow, 9 Mountain, 11 o'clock Eastern, run down all the NFL games. Nice deflection. Run down all the NFL games, let you know who we like to bet. Hey man, you don't have to go to your lab right now, but if you get a chance tonight, definitely. Because I'm not exactly sure how that works. We can try to do it right now. Hartman moving a little bit slow with this offense, but I think you got to take little chunks here to start off with against such a talented group, and then you can start taking some shots. They just had that one big play to get a first down, but well, you got the first down. I didn't love the pre-snap look there, but what's up, Caustic? Is your heartstring game? Why? What'd you bet on? Okay, so you are rooting for Ohio State then, and hearing it from your sister is what's happening, Caustic. I did take Notre Dame with the 3 as well. So you and I are on the same. I'm going to be looking for a spot to middle it too. There you go. Big push from Notre Dame. Pick up that first down. I thought they were going to be short. big if they can score first, I think. Who's Georgia playing right now? Watching the Georgia Tech Wake Forest game? I don't even see Georgia on the list right now. Oh, dude, the Notre Dame game's on NBC. You know that, right? Oh, wait, PSU versus OSU. I thought you meant Penn State, Iowa. Yeah, toxic. I'm not streaming the games at all. Not allowed to anymore. I got in trouble. So I am watching Notre Dame Ohio State. You can watch it with me. I can put the score bug up there quick to show you where I am in the game so you know where I am, but not going to be able to. UAB is who the Dogs are playing. How about that? That is a heck of a catch. You got to score here if you're Notre Dame. You got to put points on first. Let you guys see where I am. Put the little score bug on the bottom there. Notre Dame's been able to run the ball, which is a little surprising to me, but good to see for a guy who's got Notre Dame +3. Any bets? Anybody else? I know Caustic's got Notre Dame +3. Nice little dump off. I probably take the field goal here. I don't know how much you trust your O line. Yeah, I'm excited for this one, Caustic. I wasn't originally going to stream it, and I decided to because they are going for it. Let's go. Oh, can he get there? They give it to him? Let's go. Oh, Caustic. I don't know. I mean, she just never texted me back. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, girls get freaked out, They just get cold feet. So, what are you going to do? Yeah, see, I thought they gave it to him pretty easy. Oh, Sterls. All right, let's see if we can figure this out, my guy. I don't know if I have to start it with you like that. I don't think I do, but let's see. Start guest star. Got it. Okay, so there's your invite. Okay, you should have an invite now. Oh, yes, virtual. Okay. Start virtual camera so you can see me. Slot guest. Okay. Sterls, I can see you're backstage. So let's try to throw you in here. Show on stream. All right. Now let's. Sterls, can you hear me? Well, I can kind of hear you, but you're low. Hold on. Let me headphone up here. Thanks everybody for bearing. Metronome, you're back. What up? Okay, hold on. Okay, can you hear me now, Sterls? Okay. All right. You should be able to hear me, Sterls. Can you not? Oh, dope. Okay. That was way too easy to set up. Well, that's beautiful. What up, everybody? This guy, Sterls the girl, Sterls for the girls. Uh, and you can't hear me? Oh, you can't hear him. Okay, hold on. Let's see what we can do here. Let's turn you up. Okay, try now. Okay. Well, I mean, I can turn you up on my end. It looks muted. Why would it be muted? Oh, I know what it is. Okay, hold on. I don't know because I can turn your mic off or on, and it is on right now. But I think what it's doing is I need to turn on my desktop audio, which is fine. So let's do that. And that. Okay, now talk.
Yo, can you hear me now?
Metronome, let me
How's that?
know. Let me know if you can hear him.
Metro Boomin?
No, it's like metronome, like a metronome.
Yeah, no, no, I
but
know what it is.
but but it's not like that.
Yeah, he said it's in there.
Dope.
He said it
All
sounds
right.
good.
All right. So Sterls does podcast for SB Nation for Buffalo Rumblings, and he
Yep.
is going to be my guest. Well, we do NFL pregame show tomorrow, so why not get him in a little
I
bit
can't wait.
early and see how everything works? What?
Yeah, dude. Hey, anytime I get to hang out with you, talk
Oh,
shit.
yeah. I was gonna say.
You're my dog. You're my dog. What you talking about? For those of you who don't know out there, we have a relationship, a situationship.
Yeah, it's super unfortunate too. Um, I would not recommend it to everybody. All right, so let's see if I can blow you up here. There you go. Now you fit. Now you're with me.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, Sterls, did you bet on any of these games tonight, or
Y-
you stay
Dude, I
away
had
from
a
college?
no. I bet on college too, but like I do stupid stuff with college. So I'll do like a 10 team parlay for like $5 and hope I get rich. I don't really try, to do too much on the college football. Even though I watched the hell out of it, but
Yeah, why not? I was gonna say it's not like you're not informed
yeah, I don't know, man. I just sometimes I bet with my heart. Sometimes it's hard.
on college football.
Yeah, dude. So like every Michigan game so far this season,
Yeah.
I've bet the spread on them. They haven't hit the spread not one time.
Oh,
Not
well, I
one
mean,
time. But
yeah. Well, first of all, they didn't.
I bet on CU today. I
Okay,
thought they would
well,
at least keep it within 21, and they got their ass whooped.
yeah, we were live on here. We all
Man,
we all watched.
oh dude, that was terrible.
And what was most terrible about it is that like they didn't even look like they were close. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
It was just a beating of epic proportion. So
Outmatched in every sense of the way, bro. Those the offensive defensive line for CU, they need a couple years to get it right. It's I think that's what kept them out of the game. Shadur is slow.
yeah.
He looks
Well,
slow.
here's the thing. So Shadur does this on purpose a little bit, where he tries not to um, run with the ball because he doesn't want to get tagged as, oh, he's a running quarterback. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't know. I get
So
it.
like I think he purposely tries not to run the ball too much, and it makes him look slow, and when he's just the least bit indecisive, he looks terrible out there. He did for a large portion of the CSU game, and he did today. So
Yep.
Caustic says
23 or
primetime got
33 for
smacked
like
today.
150 and a tutty. Oof.
Yeah. I mean, and the sack yardage, and it's because when he gets the ball, he's just drifting backwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
that's tough to do. You can't necessarily do that. So, all
Yeah.
right,
He's
I
got to
don't know
throw the
what the,
ball away, but the line is trash. Their offensive line is not good enough yet, and they'll be all right. They'll get it together. Maybe next year, year after, because they got the skill position players to compete. They just don't have. You got to get in the trenches. They ain't got it.
yeah, but that's something that I would hope that they would have had. Like coming into the year how that's a problem. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, all right, hold on. I'm rearranging stuff like mad here. Okay, so you didn't bet on any of these games except in large parlays. You're saying?
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you have
Just for
any of
fun.
these games in large parlays? Ohio State, Notre Dame, Penn
Yeah.
State,
Yeah. So
Iowa.
I bet. Yep, I bet Iowa with the spread and let's see, Notre Dame to win outright with the spread.
Oh, wait, Notre Dame to
Yeah,
win
I think
outright or with the spread?
no with the spread. I just think they're going to win outright.
S-
But I picked them with the spread.
Okay, so
It
you
was
got
like
them
3 points. Yep.
them plus 3. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I did too. All right, well, what do you think of our little setup here? I know you can't see it on the backstage thing, but if you take
Yeah,
a
no,
look
I
at
just see
Twitch,
you and in the chat. That's it.
um, open up another window and go to Twitch. Tell me what you think of our little setup here, because this is what I want to run tomorrow, unless you want to do something else. But
Hold up. Wait a minute.
take your time, man. We got nothing but time. So if you're just hopping in, I'd love to hear your bets. You can always drop me what you bet on. I know me and Kostick both got Notre Dame plus 3. Sounds like Stills got it in a parlay too. I really like Iowa plus 14 points. That was the pregame line. I didn't pull the trigger on it. I should have probably. But Iowa just can't score, so it's a tough call. But they are 0-0 with Penn State right now. Ohio State and Notre Dame also 0-0. And yeah,
It looks good. It looks good.
you like that?
Yeah, I see it.
All right. I just want to make sure you're on board. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to let you down. I
That's
gotta
right,
make
man. That's
my
right.
guy Sterls look good. I
Every
went and
day.
looked up. I tried to look up your handles too. Those are the only two I can find. Is that right? Those are your two main
Yeah.
social media channels right there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. So give my guy Sterls a follow.
I
And
have
like I
nothing
said,
on Twitch.
why not?
I don't use it.
But
I should start using it though.
get it together, bro.
I'm trying.
what do you
I'm telling
what do you think we're doing here?
Right.
Have you just never explored Twitch before, or do you watch other people on Twitch, or are you just totally new
Nah,
to
I
it?
don't even. I watch you on Twitch. That's about it. I have a Twitch for my little the Madden league that I'm in, but when we want to like live stream games, but outside of that, that's it. And I don't even do that. I let my opponent do it. So
All right, so
yeah.
glad to welcome you to the world of Twitch. Go give him a follow. Now on Twitch, you're what? Sterls30.
Yep.
Right on, right on. All right, and are you watching one of these games right now? Can you watch while you're sitting there, or while you're in your lab? Can you
Yeah.
not see these games?
No, I have a TV in the lab, so I'm watching Ohio State right now.
Okay.
Is that the game you're watching?
I got two of them on because I have a little man cave here where I have multiple screens to have them pop up. But I've got Ohio State, Notre Dame, and Penn State, Iowa both on right now.
Okay. All right.
Caustic says, I can't remember the last time someone held OSU scoreless in any quarter. Dude, I'm worried. Like I said, I'm worried about their quarterback play. Like, they named him, they thought they figured it out. They named him as a starter last week, but it just.
That was terrible. That was terrible.
See, this is going to be a problem if we watch it together because mine's going to be behind yours.
I'll just not say anything.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you can say whatever you want, but they're probably watching at the same time that you do. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I'm probably the one that's behind. That's why I had on my little channel there. If you need somewhere to watch, let me know because I used to post the videos on here so they could watch along with me, and I can't do that anymore. Got in a little bit of trouble, Sterls. Got in a little bit of trouble.
I told you they're gonna get you.
It was just a matter of time. I knew it. It was just a matter of time. So
this dude,
so yeah,
this dude. Did you just see what I just saw?
I'm 3rd and 5 right now. So
oh, buddy. Okay.
You talking about what? And I don't. What are you? Were you mad at something that happened on that 3rd and 5?
I mean,
or are you too far ahead? Are you further ahead than that?
I'm current, so I'm at a commercial right now.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, that 3rd and 5, man. I don't know, but yeah, I'm behind. He missed a field goal. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was,
Yeah.
this
Well,
this game intrigues me, man. Anytime Ohio State plays and has a chance to lose, I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
don't Caustic is the guy hanging out in here, and he's an Ohio State fan. So don't be.
Oh yeah, so he probably hates me because I'm a
Yeah.
Michigan fan all the way.
Oh, it's gonna get heated in the chat. It's gonna get heated in the chat.
I mean,
Right on.
no, it's not. No, it's not because there's not much Ohio State fans can say right now.
Ooh.
They ain't got nothing to say to Michigan right now.
Sterls.
Not right now.
You win one time in 15
Twice.
years, and
Twice.
okay, you win
Twice.
twice in 15 years.
That's right.
And now all of a sudden,
I got something to say.
Indomitable. Okay, all right.
I got something to say. Nah, Ohio State's great, man. They really are. Like,
Don't try to don't do the Dan. Don't do the Dan Lanning. Don't do the I'm gonna say something and then backtrack on it. Don't do the Jay Norvell. Don't be pulling that. Like if you're gonna say something, say it with your chest. You know what I mean?
I do, but I mean, saying that they're gonna lose to Michigan and saying that they're a good team, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh, metronome.
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
Metronome. You'll be sad when the Huskers take out Michigan.
Oh man, if they do that, I'll never show my face ever again. The Huskers are trash. You know what'll happen? They'll have the best game against Michigan and lose in the last minute. That's what Nebraska would do because that's how they play.
Well, and it's interesting. We've talked all week long about the 0-2 teams because when I do radio here in Denver, we're talking about the Broncos, but we also talked about like the Chargers and stuff like that. Chargers gonna Charger. You know what I mean? Like the Chargers are gonna Charger, and it just kind of feels that way with Nebraska now, doesn't it? Like Nebraska's just gonna find a way to choke on their own vomit at the end of the game and just ruin it.
Dude, it's like you got Matt Rule. He's a good coach. Matt Rule's a good, and this is his first year, so like I'm gonna give them some credit. Like he's good enough. He's a good enough coach where he'll get it together. It may take a couple years because Nebraska they're really not competitive. Like they just suck.
So,
but
a lot of dancing on Deion's grave happening today. So before I let you go, and I don't know how long you can hang out for. So if you need to go, go. If you need to hang. Whatever, I'm good with it. But there's a lot of dancing on Deion's grave going on today after he gets absolutely plastered. Which, if you're gonna do it, you got this week and next week. Have fun, because then after that. I don't know how long you're going to be able to dance on his grave, but I still wouldn't be betting against him. But what do you think that does to the perception of him and his recruiting and anything? Do you think this slows him down at all? Or do you feel like he's just in an inevitability? I can't say the word. Inevitability.
No, it doesn't slow them down by any means. I mean, if you watch the game, like if you're like one of those fans that don't know what they're talking about, you may be irritated and mad. But like those who know college football, watch the game, you don't want to see them lose like that. But like it all comes down to trench play, right?
Yeah.
The difference between Jackson State or Division I football is the trenches, right? And so that's where they're at. They don't have the guys up front that can handle teams like Utah and USC. We saw Oregon today. They're just not going to be able to compete. They're going to have a shootout. They need everything to go right. They're kind of gimmicky right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they need everything to go right for them to win. And it's okay. Like for what he's done in that roster, 90% of the roster was turned over. Like, yeah, I'm good with it. Like they've overachieved so far. So
well, and he said cool. He said the same thing that you just said at Jackson State because people were like, "Oh, could they beat Alabama right now?" And he's like, "I would never even take those guys there because it's not fair because I don't have the lines to fight with them. You know what I mean?" And then he said it in the offseason after he made all the changes, not all of them, but after he made some of the changes, he recruited a whole bunch of people. And he said, we're not good enough on the lines. You know what I mean? So he knows that this is one of his problems. I don't think this slows him down at all. And I think he can even get pasted next week, and it's not going to matter. You still had the number 1 5. What a pick that was. Did he catch that? Or a catch that was? Yeah, metronome. I just saw it too. See, we're watching a little bit behind you because you're on actual TV.
Yeah.
You rich. Never
Yeah,
mind.
Stover didn't catch that one against Mike Sanders still in the end zone in Ohio State last year. He dropped that one. So if he catches this, that's good for him. Maybe he can
I
do
don't
that
think
a little more.
Wow, dude, you're just violent today. You woke up choosing violence, clearly. I don't know why you're such a hater. It's just no need.
Every day. So I mean, I got you, man. You know,
just
how I get by.
Just no need.
I do
to
like
be,
Metronome though. His username's pretty cool.
Right? I think it's a good one. I like it.
Yeah.
So, try to be nice to these guys, man. Just
Yeah. No, he cool. He cool.
It's just a little bit of love. Yeah, I don't think it slows him down at all. I think it was exactly what he knew the problem was.
He overthrew that one.
And he still had the 2025 top quarterback recruit come to Boulder. He's still
Bryce Underwood.
Yep. And he still has, I think he had like 25 elite recruits there last week or something like that.
Yep.
I think he says to those guys, this is why we need you here. Come win a national title. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it slows him down at all. So
it takes 3 years, right? Typically.
Well, it used to.
When a coach comes in. Well, now the transfer portal accelerates that a little bit.
Yeah.
But I still think for good offensive and defensive line play, it's going to take 2 years for them to be right. You know what I'm saying? So just what he's done thus far is impressive. The fact that we're even talking about Colorado, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When the last time we talked about Colorado?
I said that obviously we're getting pasted during the game today. So a couple of the people who are regular Twitchers wanted to come in and have their moment, so they can. That's fine. Come enjoy yourself. Sure. But I said to him, I'm like, dude, I had to watch losses like this last year with zero hope. Like I had no hope that something was going to get better or something was going to change. I will take this every day of the week feeling like you're a top 25 team who's getting beat. That's not a feeling that I've had for CU in a long time. So even with the disappointment,
Let me tell you something. So there's a good chance. Now don't quote me on this, but I might get like 2 to 4 tickets to USC in a box this coming Saturday.
You're trouble, dude.
If I get it, you're coming.
See, this is how this man does this too. Like you just having a normal.
I tell you.
I know, but you're just having a normal day, just like a normal Sunday, and all of a sudden he's like, "Hey, man, I got this spot. Let's go get a drink and talk to some girls." And then all of a sudden, your whole weekend shot. Like everything, like you might as well be dead the next day. I hope you took the day off work. Like it's a nightmare. This is how he does. He just slides right in. And then it's not even like you have an option, right? Like he's just like, "Oh, you're coming." It's like, no, I'm not.
I never. You're coming.
No, I never said that. I never said I was doing that. It was not something that I said.
Hey, you coming? I'm telling you, I will pick you up if I can get these tickets. It's on.
What up, Davey boy? Thanks for hopping back in the chat. Glad you're back. We are also watching the Ohio State Notre Dame game. Sturls is a little bit ahead of us right now, so if you see some stank eye on his face, that's why, because he's watching. But he and I both have Notre Dame +3, but he only put it in a parlay because. Apparently he doesn't like to bet. I don't know. He's weird.
Now NFL, I got my stuff with the NFL, but college, man, I just be having fun.
Well, I mean, all betting is fun. That's
no, it's not interesting. No, that's
lie.
Lie.
You know enough.
Lie.
No, hold on. You know enough about it that you can bet it and it can be fun.
Sure.
I'm not telling you to bet pickleball, man. Like I'm not telling you to go find the ping pong tournament in China and bet that.
Horse
I
racing.
know you know what you're talking about when it comes to college football. So,
Bro. Kyle McCord, dude. He man, them receivers at Ohio State are good.
I'm a full 2
Marvin
plays
Harrison
behind
Jr.
you because you bougie and you pay for actual TV.
Yeah.
This whole channel started because none of us want to pay for TV, so it's me telling people where they can go watch the game for free, and
Yeah,
we are full 2 plays behind you.
that's okay. I can give live updates.
I mean, I don't know that I want you to. That was always
Well,
one of the things we would say is when people would hop in the chat like, "Hey, don't spoil it, bro." But I'm about to watch
you know,
this 3rd and 5 throw that Kyle McCord makes that you're super impressed with. So let's see.
uh,
Good thing we're just doing a pregame show. That is a throw.
right?
He I was a there was a couple times today. I don't know how much of that CU game did you watch? You watched the whole thing?
My son was playing in the finishing up, so I watched the second half.
Okay.
But the first
There were a
half I
couple
just kind of
times.
watched the score and a couple plays here and there.
There were a couple times that Shador on things like slant routes like that. Now listen, he had like double slants, right? And so they're in his own defense. That outside linebacker's right in the way of his inside slant. But if they're in his own defense, you know that corner's playing outside leverage because he's got
Right.
the zone to the outside, which means that you go to the outside slant and throw it. And he just didn't like pull the trigger, just like Kyle McCord just did. Like the throw you're talking about, man. Trust it, throw it, rip it. You know what I mean? Do not hesitate, rip it. So,
Yeah,
MRTX Vegas, thanks for jumping in the chat for the first time. We appreciate you, man.
yeah. What's up, Mr. Tex Vegas?
Yeah, I think we'll just call you Vegas.
Slow. It's slow. Like he's just not trust. He doesn't trust his receivers yet. A few of them. Like he doesn't trust it yet. Because, I mean, sometimes you just gotta crank it and rip it. Like you see it and rip it. So, I think they were just rattled today. Like, but you look at the Colorado State game. He was doing some of that last week too. So, I don't know, man. Maybe not having.
It wasn't till late in the 4th quarter that he really got it together.
Yeah.
Notre Dame defense with 1 big stop. But like I said, you're 2 plays ahead of me, so
Sure am.
Tell me there's a fumble coming.
Nah, nothing like that.
Well,
the Golden Domers.
The live score is right on there, and it hadn't changed yet. So,
and newsflash, it won't.
That's
Not yet.
Tell me there's a fumble coming.
Nope.
But what's up, Vegas? If you got any money on the game, let us know what you bet on. It was 4th and goal. That's why you said that. They stuff them again. I love to see that.
Did you see the Florida State Clemson game?
There you go. I just watched the end of it as I was getting ready to stream for the CU game. So
such a good game, man.
Yeah, maybe. So I tweeted out like maybe Duke is just actually good. Like everybody freaked out when Clemson lost to Duke, and Clemson's falling off and blah blah blah.
Well, they are. Man. That's true too.
Maybe Duke's just actually really good. They've fallen off a little bit, but I mean they went toe to toe with Florida State.
But Florida State's not.
They were not out. They're number 4 team in the country.
But you can't put so much stock and emphasis in rankings. Like Florida State, they're better than they've been in quite some time.
Rankings. Oh my God.
Listen, Florida State, they ain't all that. They're good. They're better, but they're going to lose a couple games. You watch. They're not going to get into the top 4, being a BCS race. They're just not. Like,
okay.
I just don't. Right. I mean, unless they pull a Minnesota Vikings and just win by the skin of the chinny chin chin all year.
Metrodome, you can hate them all you want, but if they're not good, like that's one thing. If they are good,
I hate Duke because they're a bunch of doctors. They're too fucking.
Listen,
smart.
there's lots of reasons to hate Duke, and most of them have to do with like basketball and lacrosse.
Christian Laettner plays football too.
but I actually coached with their head coach. He was the defensive coordinator at Hofstra when I was a grad coach there, a grad assistant coach.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I mean, it's not even like he would know who I was, but it's just kind of cool to see him succeeding. He was a really good guy, so it's good to see him succeed,
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't want to make you hang around, Sturls. So You
You
tell
trying
me.
to get rid of me, dude?
No. I was just gonna say. You tell me. You're controlling the show.
Yeah, I'll
here.
let you know when I leave. I mean, I'm
tell-
gonna make dinner here probably in a 30 minutes to an hour. So
All right. Well,
we're good.
all
We're
right.
good.
All right. Let's see. Okay, I gotta run ads at some point.
Oh, you already got ads.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Oh,
And
damn.
if I don't
Okay.
roll ads, then they show them when they come in and people can't watch them. So I think I'm going to run ads right now since my stream is in a commercial break. So we'll be right back. I'm going to run 60 seconds worth of ads right here. Okay, so now the ads are running. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think they put you through my OBS. So we should be able to talk the whole time. However,
Okay.
while my ads are running, just know that I'm also live on YouTube, and the ads don't run on YouTube. So
Okay. All right.
you're still live.
So, oh yeah, good, because I would have said some stupid shit, so it got canceled.
Oh, Sterls, what am I gonna do with
It's-
you, man?
It's the truth, dude. They are in like, oh, they're in
I'm
like
only
a
on,
wing T right now.
I'm only
Notre
on
Dame.
I'm only on first down. So
Okay, well,
4, 3, 2.
bam, we back.
Welcome back, everybody. And promised some 1920s football here, so I'm excited about it. Notre Dame trying to get out of the shadow of their own end zone.
Yeah, watch. You'll see it. I don't. These uniforms, like,
I was just gonna ask you. I was just gonna ask you about the Kelly Green. I started off my stream today saying how I don't love them. I'm not gonna lie
yeah.
to
I
anybody.
mean, well, first of all, they're Under Armour. That's your first problem.
Wow,
Facts.
taking shots.
Oh yeah, every day.
Why are you hating on Under Armour?
Cause it's mid.
Wow.
Under Armour's mid.
Okay, first of all, I think you and I are about the same age. When we were in high school, Under Armour was as clutch as it came. Like that was
For
everybody.
if you're gonna wear it in a game, like, it was great, right? But like, it just doesn't have the Nike sexiness to it.
Yeah, but they changed the game, bro. Like they were
No,
instead of
Under
wearing
Armour didn't change shit.
a long sleeve T-shirt from your dad, all of a sudden you had like this actual performance gear to wear. Made a huge difference, dude.
I mean, yeah, okay, I'll give you that, but that's you gotta like evolve from there. They ain't done shit, in my opinion. But
Wow.
I'm a Nike guy. Look,
Wow.
I mean,
I know you're a
you know.
Nike guy. I know you're a Nike guy. And they don't even pay him. He's
Hell
just
no. I'm just an ambassador. Shit.
Are you really?
Nah, I'm just playing.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I wish.
I was gonna be
Use my
very
promo
impressed.
code.
I was like, damn, bro.
Get
know you're
30% off.
I know
I'll be
you're popular on
shit.
SB Nation, but 30%, yeah. I mean,
Oh, that was. They did all that just to.
are they gonna fumble here?
Nope. No turnovers.
I think Duke was good last year too. Yeah, Duke was good last year. They won like 9 games last year, but I'm just saying they beat Clemson.
Didn't they
at the
fire
beginning.
David Cutcliffe?
Yep.
They got rid of Cutcliffe, right?
Yeah. So their head coach's name is Elko now, and he's the guy that I know.
Steve Elko, right?
What's his first name? I don't even know. Coach Elko.
That was Steve. Some shit like that. But now Metronome says, now that's how you tackle. Man, if I'm Metronome, if I'm him watching this game, bro, I don't know how he's doing it. Like this is like a traditional old school Big Ten football game right here.
Yeah, I'm glad I took the 3 points to start off with because yikes, right?
Right. The final score might be 10-7,
And it's making me hate that
13-10.
It's making me hate that I didn't take Iowa plus 14. Let's see if I can still get that.
You know what I'm frustrated about with Ohio State right now is how do you have Emeka Ibuka, Fleming, Marvin Harrison, and you're like I don't care who's at quarterback. Like you should be in with Ohio State scheme.
You should care.
Like I
who's
guess I'm
at
just used to seeing
quarterback.
Ohio State just churn out quarterbacks like it's nothing. Like how as a fan of Ohio
Yeah, but
State, like how do you sit here and watch this? Like you have to be fucking pissed right now.
you are so cold right now,
No,
bro.
I'm serious. I mean, you got Marvin Harrison. He's a demigod. Like, bro, throw him the ball any and every down. Like, he's uncoverable. You cannot cover that guy.
Okay. Uh,
In the college level, like, tell me who's gonna cover him.
you're gonna double him,
Okay,
and
well
if
then
you're
Mekabuka should get off then.
and if your quarterback sucks, you're gonna throw a pick when you do that. So, but this is why I said, pre-game, if you were with us before, I said, Ohio State feels like they figured out their quarterback problems, but we're gonna find out tonight if they did or not because they've been
Right.
starting a whole bunch of different guys, and they landed on Kyle McCord, which is great, but I don't know if he's actually the guy. And second half, he may not be. You know what I mean? Like,
Right, man. I mean, I think you stick with him. I mean, just because sophomore quarterback, first year starting, you stick with him, man, because you don't have anything better on the bench. He won the job for a reason. Stick with him, ride with him, But you gotta, I don't know. I feel like you have to, take a shot at some point. You got to put him in a better position. I mean, you got Kay Stover, who's a really good tight end, man. Travion Henderson, like these guys.
I mean, they got
These
the
guys
best
are good.
weapons in college football, dude. It's
Oh yeah,
just
by far.
you don't even have to
Yeah.
debate it. But that being said, if your
But to
quarterback's
your
not
point,
the guy, like this is the problem Notre
they are
Dame has had
bracketing.
for years.
They are bracketing, shading safety coverage over to Marvin Harrison Jr.'s side. So
I mean, it would be a fireable offense if they didn't,
right,
wouldn't it?
right.
Like,
That's the first thing you do when you start preparing for them.
yeah. Like, all right, so we're gonna double Marvin Harrison this whole time, and then,
But you know what
did you
beats
did you
that?
see? You know what that makes me think of is Jackson Smith and Jigba, who's
Yeah.
now with the Seahawks. Did you see his advanced stats?
No, I
He,
didn't.
he created more separation than any wide receiver over the first 2 weeks in the NFL. Something like that. I don't know the exact
Oh yeah, it
stat.
wasn't like 4 yards of separation.
I thought it was almost 5
Yeah,
in the
yeah, I
NFL,
saw that.
and
I saw that. Yeah,
he had been targeted like 5 times, and it's like, oh God, I wish he fell to Buffalo. I just
dude, he's so dirty when it comes to running routes, man. Like
he is,
he
and
doesn't have the speed, but he's twitchy.
especially
You
from the
know,
slot. Yeah, for sure.
man, dude, he's good. That guy's so good.
All right, if you're Notre Dame here, how are you not using your timeouts?
I mean,
I
I'm
don't.
cool with that. I'm good with it because I'm good with it.
All
I
right.
mean, if you trust your defense to get a stop here,
Yes, I do.
yeah, like I'm good with. And then you give Sam Hartman like
But
45
that's what I'm saying.
seconds
That's what
to.
I'm saying. Save time on this side.
Oh,
Well, you're ahead of me, so we're talking different scenarios probably. But
we are. You'll see.
Caustic, he's right. Stop rotating QBs after one game. Let the boys start getting comfortable. I mean, yeah, see, there's a sack. Now take your time out. Just tick, 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 tick. Very unhappy. You got an unhappy Dubs on your hands right now. You have all 3 timeouts too, like especially after a sack. Why aren't you taking a timeout there? Sterls, now your argument makes even less sense because you saw that before I did. Penn State in
Well,
the end zone.
oh, that's not. Ooh, wow. Did you see what I just? Well, did you see the? Are you caught
I'm
up
on a
now?
I'm on a penalty right now.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is crazy.
He is.
He's so good.
Yeah. And goes back to your point of I don't care if they're bracketing him. Throw him the ball.
Throw him the ball. Right. Just
Now
throw
was
him the damn
so
ball.
here's and this is what I was worried about, and maybe this is what they're reviewing. You'll be able to tell me because you're ahead. Did he land in bounds?
He landed out of bounds.
Yeah. So
That's incomplete.
no,
It's a
he
it's a
did get a foot. He did get a foot down. But does the ball come loose there?
that dude's ridiculous.
He is. But does when he goes to put this ball away? Watch right here. Does it come loose? Or does he control it all the way through the ground? Yeah, his foot's down too. Metronome. So he's definitely in bounds.
So it's a incomplete pass, but they gave him the pass interference.
Sure, you can go back and take the penalty. Okay, that makes sense.
But to your point, they went straight man. No safety help over top, and that's what happened to him right there. The safety on the replay, I don't know if his responsibility if they were like in a cover one robber because the safety kind of took a step forward, or maybe he was worried about who was in the slot. So I think you have to. I mean, I see them moving a Emeka Ibuka, pre
Which,
snap, but I think you got
which
to do
is
that Marvin Harrison. You
which.
gotta get him moving pre snap in motion.
Well, and that's what the Dolphins do, right? That makes them so
Yeah,
crazy effective. Is just you just never know where someone's going to line up. Queen Songe rated with a party of 1. Thanks for the raid. Welcome to the new people in the chat. Appreciate you. You can give me a like, subscribe, or follow. Hanging with my guy Sterling. Sterls for the girls. You can follow him. You can see where to follow him right on the screen there. But he's also going to do the NFL betting pregame show with me tomorrow. That'll be 11 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock our time. We'll go for a half hour. We'll just kind of run down all our bets and what we like and what we
yeah,
don't. So
yeah.
give him a follow too. Yeah, to your point, Sterls, if you've got Marvin Harrison Jr. one-on-one, you just throw the ball up like that.
Right, right.
Exactly what happened happens. You get either a penalty or a ridiculous catch. But yeah, you're right. That safety was looking inside when the ball was snapped, and he feels like he's trying to play catch up on that play. So that's interesting. Ooh, nice coverage. Maybe 20 can play a little bit there.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's one of those things. I'm glad McCord is throwing it up to him though, because
Yeah.
I think that's going to help him as he kind of gets more acclimated with the offense and being a consistent starter. Man, you have to just rely on your horses. Throw him the ball, man. Just throw him the ball. Like it's not like it's the pros, right? Where those windows are very small. They close quickly. Like we're talking college football, so those seams and those windows stay open for quite a bit longer. Like, and you got an arm, just let it rip, dude.
Yeah. God, this half went by so fast because neither of these guys can score. But the Penn State game started at the same time. There's 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Like,
God,
they're almost to halftime here.
dude, Penn State has some dogs at running back, man. They got some dogs.
Penn State always has dogs, and they're always ranked in the top 10, and then they never make the playoff, ever.
Because we are, which is it gets on my nerves. We are like nobody cares. Like nigga, win a game, bro. Win a fucking game. We that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Sterl's
Dude,
just coming in
win a
eviscerating people.
fucking
Then
game.
they
Dude,
they win all kinds of games, like all the
dude,
time.
James, win a
They
game that
just
matters.
right.
James Franklin,
They lose to Ohio State and Michigan, and so they
yeah,
are irrelevant.
win some important games. Look, James Franklin, good coach, man. He's just a cornball, dude. He's a cornball. He's like one of those guys that like in 2004 he's the kind of guy, the preppy guy that would just wear his collar up just to, with his Abercrombie and two shirts. That's what I think of James Franklin.
You're such a
He's just a lame-o.
I don't listen.
I know you don't
Here's the thing.
agree, but I'm just
Here's
telling you.
here's the thing. Everybody says fire James Franklin, and I say
No,
to them,
keep him. Keep him. He's the best they're gonna get.
Right. That's exactly what I say to him. Who are you gonna go get that's gonna be better than them? You know what I mean? If you can answer that question for me, who's not somebody who's not at LSU or Alabama, or who are you gonna go get to come to Penn State to be better than James Franklin?
You know who he reminds me of? Nebraska's coach, Bo, what's his name? Pelini. Remember,
Yeah.
Nebraska was like, oh yeah, we're Nebraska. We're supposed to. But
Listen,
Bo Pelini won 10 games every year.
That's what I was gonna say. He won 10 games all the time. It's not Bo Pelini's fault
Yeah.
that they are awful.
Yeah, they should have kept it. I bet they wish they had that fool now.
Yeah. 100%. Metronome, they got pummeled by Ohio State and Michigan, not just lose to them. Yeah, well, that's not wrong. That's not wrong. But that's the thing, man. And I saw this stat on a Penn State game the other day. Oh, this other game's back too. I saw a stat on the Penn State game the other day that they're the only team to be ranked, I think maybe even in the top 5 in each of the last 5 years, or each of the last 10 years even maybe, and not have made a playoff. That's crazy, man. That is crazy.
That is crazy. Ohio State seemed to figure them out. They kind of
Didn't Ohio State and Michigan both make it last year?
Yeah, Ohio State lost to TCU. Oh my God, JJ was terrible. Well, he played all right, but he threw 2 pick sixes, man. You can't make that mistake.
Yeah, so Metronome, that's not true.
Oh,
you're Ohio State, you can do it. Ooh, you're ahead of me. Because your boy just caught a pass in the seam and put him down inside the red zone.
Yeah, that was nice. McCourt's figuring it out.
Yeah.
You see they're having 2 receivers, typically to one side, and then they're using that tight end to hit the seams. It looks like that's something that I'd revisit after halftime, man. Like, I'm attacking the seams. Because I would put a receiver right next to Marvin Harrison every single time. Because now what are you gonna do? You can't. Okay, what you gonna do? You still gonna bracket him? You can't do that. Then I'll just have the inside receiver run a post, and that's top.
But I'm kind of in a spot where I don't want to create that much traffic where Marvin Harrison Jr. is. Like, the advantage to me of the college game is put him out to the wide side of the field and make that safety split the difference and draw that defense out wider than they want to be to create holes in the middle.
But they don't have the quarter. They don't have the quarterback's not comfortable enough in the system. It seems to pull that off. So
yeah, you're right.
Throw him some help.
Yeah. You knew you dropped that. Look at this.
I know, right?
I hate when they do that.
I know.
They're like, they act like they're mad or angry. Like, you didn't have that freaking ball in your hands, man. Like, come on.
The refs hate me, dog. They hate me.
Yeah, right. They're out to get me.
They're about to get me. The question is, though, why are you... That's a questionable play call. And matter of fact, that was a stupid-ass play call.
You're ahead of me still.
I know. Well,
I haven't run a play.
I need to give you my login so you can...
Bro, This is a spot for people who don't have logins. This is supposed to be
This
a
is
safe.
a login free zone.
This is a safe space for people who don't have logins, my man. This is why all these people.
I didn't have it up until this week.
This is why all these people came here in the first place, because they didn't have anywhere to watch the game. So I put my channel on the line so they could stream these games, man. Are you talking about the little pitch play?
Yes.
Yeah, that was stupid. That's you saying I'm settling for a field goal.
Right.
I hate that. I took Iowa plus 15, by the way.
What's the score?
10-0. I could have gotten 16.5, but I bet it down because I wanted better.
What do you think of Drew Aller?
I have no thoughts on Drew Aller. Am I supposed to have thoughts on Drew Aller?
He's good, man. Kid can play.
You just spent all this time talking shit about Penn State, and now you're going to tell me how good their quarterback is.
Dude. James Franklin's
I haven't watched enough of him.
But
I haven't watched enough of him to know, if it's just box score stuff or if he's really got it. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, he's a sophomore, so first year starting. I think by next year, I think we'll be talking about him a lot. I don't think Shadur's coming out this year, though.
Really?
Hell, I don't think he comes out. I think he waits.
I think the only way he waits is if he's not the number one quarterback and his dad starts putting pressure on him, which he's doing, by the way.
Yeah, and he's not the number one quarterback.
Unless Caleb Williams says, "I don't want to go to Arizona," so I'm not coming out.
And he's not
of the
better than
draft.
Drake May. He's not better than Drake May.
Mm-mm. I mean, I like Drake May a lot, so I'm not gonna necessarily fight you on it. But I think there would be more of a conversation about it.
Sure.
But after today, that definitely gets knocked down a couple pegs.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
I know when you
Boy.
start making noises like that I need to.
I know. I want to tell
move
you
my
like
eyes
what I'm
to
seeing.
another screen.
I want to tell you, but
I mean, you can talk about it with the guys in the chat. Caustic, Metronome, you guys seeing what he's seeing, or I wasn't even back from commercial. Touchdown, Jesus is lit up green. That's weird.
yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm not digging the whole green. I know it's like a thing they do every year, but hard pass.
Well, one team's on the board. All right, so
How's a ballsy throw? Is that what you were making a noise about?
yeah.
Tried to fit it in there. I don't mind him taking the shot though, but I just
Nah.
that's not where I would have taken the shot, or who I would have taken the shot to, I guess is what I would say. But,
Man.
well, 3 points in the first half. How does that make you feel? Warm and fuzzy inside? All right, so
yeah, that's this exhilarating, high scoring.
26 seconds, 2 timeouts. You got a man with a C on his chest at quarterback for you. What you doing, Coach Sturls?
Oh man, 26 seconds. I mean, you can get
in field goal range with that.
plays, right? You can get 3 good plays.
With 2 timeouts, you can definitely get 3 plays in. You might even be able to get 4.
I'm definitely running. Yeah, you might. You probably can get 4. Well, it's college too. I mean, you probably get 8. I'm definitely running a flood concept.
But you're trying.
Yeah. Oh, for
Let's
sure.
let's start
Oh,
there.
but and
Y-
they're not. Okay,
Your
they're kneeling it. So
your offense that
they
has a
don't want to
grand
play.
total of 0 points. That's why I'm
They don't
asking
want to.
if you're trying it, because
Yeah, I'm
so
trying it, but they're not. They actually just kneeled it, and they're
so
like, "Let's go." Whatever.
so often I'm on here and I'm the one saying, yeah, I would try it, and nobody does. So yeah, all right. Well, that's a disappointing end to
That's
the first half.
that's lame, dude. Ryan Day looks like he eats steak
Do you
for lunch every day.
do you feel good if you're Notre Dame going into the half down 3-0?
Hell no. You should be pissed. You squandered opportunities, man.
Well, but
Like
you also
this is like Texas Alabama. Like you better you're getting Ohio State while they're down, kinda, just because the quarterback is young. You better capitalize on that. I ain't seen no trick plays. Like you're not even. Oh,
but you also got some lucky stops too. Like
right. Take advantage.
it's not just that you are disappointed in what you haven't taken advantage of on your end, but you got some lucky stops from them too. What is that picture in the
I hope
background?
it open. I'm watching the Penn State game now.
I need Iowa to get some points. Oh, I just saw what you made you
Yeah,
make that noise.
he that boy lucky.
Yeah.
Man, you know who I feel like Iowa hates touchdowns. They just hate offense.
So you know the whole story though, right?
Was that
It's uh, about who's running that offense. You don't know
who's
the whole
running it?
story. You don't know the whole
Uh-uh.
story? Oh my god. All right, Kirk Ferentz is the longest tenured coach in Division 1. You know that, right?
Yeah, his brother's offensive coordinator.
Son.
Oh, his son.
His son is the offensive coordinator. And now he's got some clause in his contract that they like redid it so he gets a bonus if they score I think more than 24 a game. That's how bad that offense was. He didn't fire him even though they had the 120th out of 130 teams offense last year. A team that is a top 25 team and has an elite defense and
Every year.
could be contending for a Big 10 title. No. No, that's not what we're doing.
Didn't this
Instead,
fool say he was like, yeah, well, we scored 30 a couple
no,
weeks ago?
that was fake. That was fake. That was fake. It was a
Oh, okay.
AI. At least that's what I heard. I heard it was AI. So, but yeah, man, nepotism and listen, there's times where I don't mind it so much. I don't mind it with
Yeah.
all the Dion stuff. It doesn't bother me that much. You know why? Because those kids can fucking play. You know? So I don't mind if he's got his kids in there because they can ball a little bit. But
Yeah.
when you have consistently the worst offense in major college football, and your team is good enough to contend for a Big Ten championship every year, you gotta make some changes, man.
Yeah. I mean, I just think they hate offense. They've always hated offense. The last 10 years, it felt like they hated offense. So it ain't
Well,
offense.
I mean, they just feel
Or
like
run.
Alabama. They feel like Alabama 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Like we're just
Yeah.
gonna
But at
run the
least they could
ball
run the
and
ball. You know what I'm
who's our
saying?
tight end? Yeah, true. But it's just like move your offense into the 2000s, please.
Hmm. You know what's funny? So Cade McNamara used to be Michigan's quarterback, and you know, even as a Michigan fan, we're just like, yo, Cade's like, he's not a good quarterback, but he wins, right? You know, And it's so funny because Eric All, Michigan's tight end, when him and McNamara went to Iowa this past year, and to see this offense sputter, and Iowa was talking all kinds of mad shit about how good they were going to be on offense because they got McNamara and All, and they
Yeah, I
ain't
mean, they
done
were
shit.
supposed to be so much better, which I think is fair to assume. But here's the key part of it: who's calling the plays? You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
but
it's just,
McNamara wasn't good in Michigan.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it's, you know, I wouldn't say he wasn't good. By the way, I feel like
He
you're being
he
a little hard
is
on
mid,
him.
dude. No,
Mid is fine.
that's
Mid is
not
fine.
hard on him.
Mid is
Very
fine.
mid,
Mid is fine.
very mid.
Not good is different. Like that's.
Wait till you see what I just saw.
I just saw a toss play that went for 0 yards, uninspiring with 4 minutes left. First 4 possessions: punt, fumble, punt, punt. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's Iowa football for you, right? And yet they're ranked 24th.
Not after tonight. Oh, wow.
Tell me he hits a bomb and shuts you up right now.
Nope. No, not even. No. No. No.
Remember, if you're hopping in for the first time, I see we got a couple of new people. If you're hopping in for the first time, let us know what you got money on. We both have Notre Dame +3 in. Well, Sturls is a wuss, so we put it in a parlay. But
Yeah, dog.
oh no!
Yeah.
How do you not jump on that ball?
Yeah.
That's the field goal that I needed. What are you talking? Come on.
God, they killing us.
Killing us. Killing us. You did not bet on Iowa.
Well, they were in my parlay, dog.
If you got an 18-team parlay, it does not count.
I got all the top.
It does not
Everybody's
count.
in my parlay.
You don't get to say, "Oh,
Shit.
I bet on that." Wait, so is it even still alive?
No, it's dead.
Yeah. So.
But I still have to pretend like it's still alive.
No, you don't.
Because I do.
Drop another $5 bet, you cheap ass. I'm not even telling you got to bet a lot, man. Throw $5 on it.
I mean, I could.
Oh, I know you could. That's how it works. I know where you live. I know you're allowed to do it. All right. For those of you hopping in for the first time, this is Sterling. He is a podcaster for SB Nation for the Buffalo Rumblings version, which is the Bills coverage. And he's going to be joining me to do a little NFL rundown tomorrow. So we'll do a little NFL betting pregame show. It'll be 11 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Mountain. So jump in with us and help us, and hopefully we can help you make some bets in the morning.
When am I going to be on, altitude, man?
I don't make those. I'm barely on altitude.
I know. But you're on there. They make those decisions. I know. I'm just
when the Bills play the Broncos, maybe. If I'm on,
let's do it. Yeah.
I have to be on for it. So
right, obviously.
Right now I'm just filling in. But one of the guys decided to take another job, so there's a spot open.
Oh, for real?
We'll see. Who knows what'll be happening by then?
Tell him you know a guy, and I'll come help you cover the Broncos.
Who do I know?
It's like this. That's how you are.
I was just
that owl.
Just checking to find out who I know.
World Health Organization.
I don't know who you're referring to. Look at Arkansas hanging with LSU.
This game sucks.
Both these games suck. I want to turn on a game that there's a shitload of scoring. Arkansas, LSU. see what the other scores around the.
Texas and Baylor.
Is that a good game? Washington
I don't
State,
know.
Oregon State, 14-28. It's not a great game.
Let's see. Texas and Baylor. What's going on with Quinn Ewers?
Texas 28, Baylor 3. It's a smoke
Golly.
show. App State up on Wyoming in Wyoming, 12-7.
Oh, that's important.
Hey man,
Oh,
why you
I'm
why you
definitely
hate
not watching
why you
that one.
hating on the alumnus of our quarterback? Mississippi State 14, South Carolina 20. That one's probably interesting, but I don't like Spencer Rattler enough to watch that. Oh, look at your Drake May in North Carolina. 13-14 losing to Pittsburgh right now. Interesting.
He's still good. What you talking about?
Well, you're just talking a lot of smack. That's all. Just checking to make sure.
Hey, Oregon State is losing to Washington State, 28.
Yeah, I said that already. Thanks for listening to what I say and when I talk.
Well, every other word. How long is halftime? No,
Dude, the
20 minutes?
half times are so long for this year. They changed
know.
all the times, and the commercials and the half times are just brutal in college football right now.
What do you think about Dan Lanning's comments about they play for clicks?
I think it's stupid, but whatever. I mean, you're going to get it all year long.
Yeah.
So, but hey, listen, it's funny. He said, we play for wins, and you're saying that about a team that's 3-0. So, now listen, he went out there and skunked them. So good for him.
I mean,
You know?
yeah, but you know what? I don't even like. It's not a big win. That's not a big win. Like if you're part of that, of your fan base or coaches, that's not a big win to me. Like Colorado, they should know of all people. Like, okay, you won the game. I mean, a win is a win. Like I'm not taking anything from it, but like let's not pretend like they just beat USC,
Yeah.
right, or Utah.
Well, and a couple CU fans were on my timeline saying, "Hey, this is how you know you've made it. That a top 10 team is gloating that they beat you." You know what I mean? Like, all right,
Yeah.
well,
Like I think you knew coming into the season, okay, like CU that they'll win a couple games. Like we should see some flashes, but we knew like they weren't going to be these world beaters. I mean, it's great to see their success, right? Winning 3 games, but like, come on.
but I think
Anyone who thought anything more than that of like them being this great and awesome team, you're smoking.
man, I was picking them to win 7. So what's
That's
what's
fair.
what's a
7's
great
good.
and awesome team? You know what I mean? Like, what's your threshold?
Like 10 wins. 10 wins. 10
Okay,
wins.
yeah. Because
You know
you
what I'm
look at it, if you look at their schedule, there was 3 for sure losses to me: Oregon,
Right.
SC, and Utah. Right, and then
Right.
you get into the ones that
Yep.
are questionable: Oregon State, UCLA, Washington State, like questionable.
Yeah. They're going to lose to Oregon State. Oregon State's tough in the trenches.
Dan DeMan, thanks for jumping in the chat for the first time. Appreciate you. We're doing good,
What's
man.
up,
We're
man?
trying to figure out how we can get Iowa to score a couple points here, so I can cover. And they're just throwing the ball right into the ground. It's my favorite thing. But yeah, so I thought you could get to 7 there. I would feel good about you getting to 7 wins. When they beat TCU,
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe 8, but if Dion wins 8, you watch out for next year. That is going to be
Right?
a nightmare for people if he wins 8.
Well,
Wow,
what he's
that's
doing on the
bad.
recruiting trail already is remarkable. But like you and I know this, like Boulder is dope. Like Boulder is beautiful. Like if you're like these recruits that are around the country and you've never been, you'll go to Boulder and you'll have a good time.
Yeah.
Like it's a great place.
Yeah, and offers so much more than just how do I say this nicely? Like it's not Lubbock, Texas.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like uh and me my t- I what is this message? Chelsea better win tomorrow versus Fulham. You know, my mates will watch North London Derby. Who do you cheer for? I don't, Dan. I don't have anybody that I cheer for specifically in college football. It's kind of what I like about it is just flipping on the best games of the day and watching it. Good luck to your
Switzerland.
Yeah, I am. If you made me pick, I'd pick CU because I lived here most of my life. But, and then good luck to Chelsea. He's rooting for Chelsea tomorrow versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, we're
much
not
about
soccer
football.
guys, but I wish you all the best. You know, I
You
think
just call
that's.
it soccer.
I think that's.
You got to call it football.
No, I don't. You do.
Come on, mate.
I don't. Are you going over to London? The Bills, which is the team that we're both
No.
fans of, and he is covering, are playing in London this year. Are you going over there?
Hell no.
What do you mean, hell no?
I don't want to go to London.
Really?
For what? Yeah, I'd rather watch the game at home.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I was there last weekend, right? I was there in Buffalo last weekend, but I'd rather watch at home.
Hater. Just all the way around.
Probably.
What if I told you David was going to be out there?
Makes sense.
I know that makes you want to go. You're weird
Nah.
like that.
Nah.
Metronome, is the Pac-12 going to have college football next year? All signs point to no. Listen, it's possible that Oregon State and Washington State find a way to drag teams into that conference to try to keep it alive and keep things like their automatic bid into that 12-team playoff. But I don't think it's happening. I think
rumor has it they're talking to Colorado School of Mines to join.
Hey, man, School of Mines has a fantastic program.
They
Don't be a
do.
hater. They have a fantastic football program. Why are you hating on the ore diggers, bro? Why are they catching strays? Like they don't need that from you.
The fact that you're asking that, everybody catches strays. Like, you know that. Look, John Franklin's on. He's interviewing right now.
Which
James
is
Franklin.
crazy. So
he's such
so-
a cornball.
so they got the ball on the 1-yard line with 34 seconds left. You had 3 timeouts. Like, you don't want to take the timeouts and make them snap it on their goal line 4 times
Nope.
in the rain. You don't want to try to make them
Nope.
punt out of their end zone in the rain, Kirk Ferentz.
Of course not. No. He has
You
a
don't
master
wanna-
plan.
Shorten punt too close to the end line in the rain. Okay. All right. Metronome saying they're going to have artificial intelligence teams play in the Pac-12 next year, which I think is a brilliant idea. Now you're talking. That's how you save the Pac-12.
There's no saving the Pac-12, dude.
AI football teams. Well, that was 2 really boring halves of football.
Golly.
And the CU game sucked today too. So it's been just peachy streaming these games. Arkansas 13, LSU 17. Oregon State 14, Washington State 28. Colorado State and Middle Tennessee tied at 17. App State up 12-7 on Wyoming. That's Sterl's favorite team.
Oh yeah, you know it. Cowboys.
I don't know why you're being such a hater to Josh Allen's alma mater.
Nah,
Still
you're
17-20. Mississippi State trailing South Carolina. North Carolina woke up 21-14. They're in the lead.
Yeah, take your hate for Drake May back.
I like Drake May. Just saying. I don't think if Caleb Williams doesn't come out, I don't think he's a slam dunk number 1 overall pick. Sue me. All right. Well, I don't want to keep you too late, Sterls. You had said halftime.
You trying to get rid of me, dude?
Bro,
Like,
you said at halftime, so I'm trying to give you an out.
I will tell
I'm
you
gonna
when
be-
I'm ready to go.
I'm going to be doing the whole game. So you want to stay, it's fine with me. I'm
When
going to
it's
be
time
here.
to go make dinner. I'll peace out.
Yeah, I've got a frozen pizza I need to throw in.
Oh, gourmet. Is it DiGiorno?
I know, it's store brand. So like, subscribe, and follow so I don't have to buy store brand pizza anymore.
Hey, where are you watching? Wait, where are you watching the game tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm doing the Broncos post-game show, and the Broncos play the Dolphins at 11 o'clock.
Oh, so you'll be in the
So-
studio.
No, I'm going to do it from here.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. From this very chair, on this very channel. Should be
Okay.
good. Should be fun. Why, are you going to be down there tomorrow?
Nah, I bought the ticket, so
So,
I don't have to go.
I didn't say you had to go.
I mean, I'm gonna go like 1 or 2 games.
Such a hater.
No, man, no.
I mean, I
like,
know why you're a hater, and it's okay you're a hater, but I'm just
yeah,
saying.
like I'm not gonna, say all that and then just be showing up all the time.
Yeah. You could talk to a couple other people about that for me if you would.
So,
But
one thing you know about me, I'm a real one when it comes to that kind of stuff. So, nah, you're not.
he's a
Not
real
good.
one when talking about Drake May. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, dog. 10 toes down. What you talking about, man?
All right.
Okay, we back. Let's
Yeah.
see this. Hey, if Notre Dame doesn't come out here with like a good game plan, like give me 10 good scripted plays, man. Like don't come out here with no BS. I'm gonna run the ball and play the clock.
Oh,
while
no,
you're
they want
losing
this game to
3,
finish
you know.
6-3, Sterls, so
That's what they playing like.
dominate the line of scrimmage. These are Marcus Freeman's keys to the game. Dominate the line of scrimmage. Thanks.
Marcus Freeman's too pretty.
Tell me how you really feel.
Yeah, that's a pretty man right there.
Ones in the chat if you would. Ones in the chat. That's a thing you do on Twitch. You say ones in the chat if you're doing something. Twos in the chat if you're not.
Yeah, I wouldn't know the Twitch
put
lingo.
Put a 1 in the chat, Sterls,
I mean, if I have
'cause-
to, I mean,
because clearly you would. See? It's better when I have
Let's see what
1,400 people
happens.
watching a game with me. But
Oh, that looks like a Notre Dame, man. Y'all looking sus. I'm disappointed. Right now, I'm disappointed. Y'all can change my opinion, but man, they always got big fellas. Always.
I just saw them pick up a first down, so still waiting to
Yeah,
see
no,
what you
but
hate.
you,
what
you'll
you hating
see,
on?
You'll see what I'm hating on.
Hand in his face. Nice little
Okay,
throw.
okay, big boy.
What was the shot play? I like the shot play.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm fine with it. They have to think you at least have the ability to go over the top. You're not going to walk it all the way down the field with them up in the box like that. See? Now, Sterls, you can be as upset as you want about the shot play. Then the next play, with the safety
that was
back
good.
a little bit, they run the ball, pick up 15 yards. I mean, come on. This is the
running game's
flow
gonna
of
have
play
to be
calling.
the running game's gonna have to be the key.
This is
Yeah,
the
that was
flow
PI.
of play calling.
Metronome. That was PI on that, in my opinion, but they didn't call it.
Oh, see, you and Metronome can just talk about stuff, and I have no idea what's going on.
You saw it, the shot play.
Oh,
It was
PI on the
PI.
shot? No, I wouldn't have called it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was.
No.
Ohio State did it. I don't care if it was innocent. It was. It's pass interference.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, that ball wasn't close enough to me to call that. Now they're just running over fools.
All right. What are you gonna be streaming the whole time, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the whole game.
All right. I'm gonna go make dinner, and I'll check in with you when I'm done. See what you're doing.
All right. I don't know. I mean, you saw how hard it was for me to pull it up the first time, so Lord knows how this is gonna go when I get rid of you and then you want to come back. But we'll do our best.
Wow. Oh,
You can't just say wow and then leave.
you'll see it in a few minutes. Well, you're
You're
probably
such
still
a
in the second quarter.
you're such a hater, bro. You're such a hater.
All right. All right.
Here I
I'll catch
am.
you in a little bit.
Here I am trying to upgrade my equipment. I spent a bunch of money on stuff, and I still got to hear it from you.
Second quarter's good, man. It's good.
You know what? I'm hanging up on you now.
All right, bye.
Bye, Sterls.
See you.
All right. So now I can go back. This one? No. Why? Oh, there it is. And I need to. Oh, I need to change this to. And we'll unlock it. Yes, Metronome. Talk all your shit about Michigan. Okay, I'm going to take a quick commercial break. I'll be right back. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Everybody's in commercial right now for me, so I figured I'd take a quick little break, turn off those pre-rolls.
That comes with it. I'll see you all at the grand reopening.
Since 1927, the Ryder Cup has pitted
All right, let's get a little action here. Come on.
against Europe's elite. Can the U.S. team defend the title? The Ryder Cup from Rome, Italy, next weekend on NBC, USA, and Peacock.
Well, this fourth down play was outstanding by Ohio State. First of all, they got lined up against the quick count, and Eichenberg's going to come over the top, forcing the quarterback sneak to go out here, right in to the hands of Styles and Ransom. I mean, you can't defend it any better. They force him to go out. Styles and Ransom are there. The only question I have, why don't you give that to Estime on 4th and 1 and let the power back try to get it?
To Ohio State's benefit, and now a big gain for Henderson. Busted to the outside.
Oh, boy.
Henderson's got speed down the sideline. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown,
There you go.
Ohio
Just like
State.
that. See, Sterls was the problem. Did you hear that, Sterls? Sterling was the problem, and here we are. Oh, no. That's not good.
That is Marvin Harrison Jr. down and in some pain.
Yeah, he got rolled up on. He was blocking. In fact, his block was the key to the touchdown. But Xavier Watts, number 0, is going to kind of roll up into him, not on purpose. He kind of got blocked there himself. Watch Harrison blocking on Cam Hart. Great block. And then a missed tackle by Xavier Watts, and that rolled into the legs, the back
Yeah,
of the legs
right on the ankle.
of Marvin Harrison Jr.
I don't know if I need to watch
Another
that again.
missed
I think I'm all
tackle
right. Thank you,
by
though.
this Notre Dame defense. And you
Hate to
sure
see
hope it's
that. That
nothing
young man's got a
serious
ton of talent.
with Marvin Harrison Jr. He did a great job on the play, blocking on the perimeter.
They are tending to Harrison on the field after the long touchdown. We'll check
All right, I
it
hope
out when we
this
come back.
shakes Notre Dame loose a little bit. Like, hey, got to get a little aggressive here. You're down 2
The prawns
scores.
are delicious. Oh, I have a shellfish allergy. One prawn, very good. Did I say chicken wrong?
Tired of people not listening to what you want?
It's truffle season.
That's okay.
Never enough truffles.
How much are they?
It's a lot.
Oh, okay. I'm good. That
It's like a priceless piece of art.
Enjoy.
or when they sell you what they want.
Yeah.
The more we understand you, the better we can help you. That's what US Bank is for.
Huge relief.
Yeah.
All right. So I got Notre Dame +3. Just not looking hot right now. I also got Iowa +15.
Walmart Plus members save on delivery, gas, plus so much more.
Question is, can they score at all? Some other games going on around. LSU starting to pull away a little bit from Arkansas. They're up 8. Washington State putting it on Oregon State. 20-point lead. It's a fun game.
Oh, what a hit. And if you have cut rate car insurance, the cost to cover that might tank your season.
So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like me. Woo!
A car like this shouldn't exist. Something this big, this luxurious, shouldn't move like a Mazda. And yet, it does.
Oh my God, it sounds epic as well. This car is an SUV with bragging rights.
I am going to officially restart the Notre Dame offense. We're going to turn it off and turn it on again and see what happens.
Reigning champion.
I won this competition last season.
Break out his signature move.
Who do you choose? This is so hard.
And there's the Nile Smile. The Voice, Monday and Tuesday on NBC and streaming on Peacock.
Moments
All right,
ago,
let's go. Oh, Harrison Jr. coming off limping
by the Ohio State athletic staff,
with help.
and at first putting no weight on that rolled up ankle, eventually started to get a little bit of weight on as he made his way towards the medical tent.
Brutal.
And we'll keep eyes out. We've got Ahmed Fareed down on the Ohio State sideline. Meanwhile, it was an outstanding run for Travion Henderson to get Ohio State a little bit of breathing room. And now Jaden Felding's extra point.
See if this shakes you loose. Notre Dame, let's go.
Turnover on 4th down. Ohio State hits him with a counter, executed perfectly. Matthew Jones, the right guard. Josh Fryer, the right tackle. You got a kick out and a lead through. And normally, this ball should hit right in here. But when you have speed like Travion Henderson, he knows he can get this thing all the way to the outside. He bounces it out, picks up the block from Harrison. One missed tackle, and it's to the house for Travion Henderson. And that's the threat he possesses and poses every time he touches the football.
Yeah,
I mean,
just so much speed for Henderson.
And he bounced that thing out, used his speed, and got the first touchdown of the ball game for Ohio State.
Came in with 4 touchdowns on the season through the first 3 games. Has been their bell cow in a incredibly
Come on, let's get this thing going.
Running back room. And Henderson showing off, just extending that total touchdown tally. Also the longest rush of the season for Ohio State, who had 63 rushing yards in the first half, and on one play in the second half goes 61 to the house. Send it away, and another touchback. Let's go down to Ahmed Fareed for an update.
Well, no, not a whole lot right now. He's been in the tent for about 2.5 minutes. Some concerned teammates looking over into the direction of the tent right now, just specifically.
Listen, I mean, as far as this game goes, they've got plenty of talent on offense. It's just I feel bad about
the exit by
Marvin Harrison Jr.'s future, you know.
As to the severity of the injury.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough moment for them, right? They just took the lead. They just had one of their teammates have a great touchdown run, but another one of their teammates, maybe the best player in college football, being attended to in the tent right now. Uncertainty about his status.
Come on, Notre Dame, open it up. Let's go.
Now can Notre Dame respond? Down 10-0. Merriweather in motion. And the first down handoff goes to Jadarian Price.
A nice tackle right there by Michael Hall Jr. We talked about him. He's not the biggest interior defensive lineman, but he is extremely quick off the ball. Good first step. He uses his quickness. Can be very disruptive in the run and the pass game. Normally you don't see interior defensive linemen with 4 or 5 sacks, but that's kind of what he does. But he's just as disruptive in the run game because of his quickness.
And has worked to become a more vocal leader now in his junior season. Handoff, Love.
Nice run.
Love.
Nice run.
Across the 40 and a first down. Love has had a productive day as he gains 16 on the ground.
Well, it's only 10 points, so you don't have to abandon the run. You can stick to what you do. You got 2 backs in. Another nice lead block in there by Devin Ford, number 22. And Love looking at protecting that football. Young back, protecting that football with both arms, going through the meat grinder right there.
Price back in there. Then Merriweather out wide.
I just hate the tempo right now.
Now Hartman to the air. Hartman feeling the pressure, just dirts it in the direction of Price as Tyleek Williams applied some major pressure.
I kind of want you to at least give him a
This
chance.
is just good coverage, all right? They only rushed 4, and Sam Hartman had to hold the ball a long time. Here's Tyleek. He's going to come on an outside stunt. But there's enough time to throw the football if somebody's open. No one was open, and Hartman ended up having to unload it. So good coverage and enough pressure by the 4-man rush. And if you can create quarterback pressure by only rushing 4, that gives you a whole lot of things you can do in the back end with coverage to take away receiving threats.
This is where you expect that presence of Sam Hartman. It's what they've talked about within the Notre Dame facility. Handoff. And a nice gain on the outside. Jadarian Price across midfield into Ohio State.
Starting to pick up some big chunks in the run game, which immediately makes me want to go to play action.
Take a look at the block by Jaden Thomas on the outside. You get the block by the tight end Mitchell Evans, and there's Jaden Thomas, 83.
Because I'm just super aggressive.
He was a little shaken up at the end of that play. He was blocking on Denzel Burke, but that was a key block in springing this run. Here he is working on Burke. Turns into a blocker, and the running back goes right by him.
And the 10 immediately up as both Thomas and Price got off the field in a hurry, both seemingly not 100%. And again, that calming presence of Sam Hartman, that's what we heard through everybody in the meetings, both players and coaches that we talked to. It's just that he's even-keeled no matter.
Come on, Notre Dame, punch this in. Some of us have Notre Dame +3.
The rest of the guys around him will be called, right? And so it just rubs off on the rest of his team. It's a 10-point game. There's lots of football left. They need a drive here to get some points on the board.
Love. Just so quick to get through the line of scrimmage. Picks up 3 as Chambers and Williams combine on the stop.
A nice power block. This is a power run. They pull the backside guard. Nice block by Pat Coogan, the left guard. Watch Coogan right here kind of pull and lead up through here.
All right. So now, see, this is why I would have taken a shot though already. 2nd and 6 is a real good shot down in distance. That's what I got right now.
That's a great sight to see Marvin Harrison Jr. out of the 10 and on his feet. Take it to one side, pitch it to the other. Love looking to set up his blockers and can't escape. It'll be 3rd down.
I'm glad the running game is working. I'm glad you're sticking with it, but to use it, like take a shot.
7 minutes inside of the tent, and now he has retaped that right ankle. He's testing it out. He's running back and forth on the sideline right now. They're going to see how this goes and possibly get him back into this game, Noah.
Outstanding news. Appreciate you for keeping tabs on it, Ahmed.
Well, and you remember the last time we saw him go out of a football game, it was in the late 3rd quarter of the semifinal game against Georgia. Ohio State was up by 11, and he was unstoppable. And the game turned when he had to leave the game.
Eventually, Ohio State would fall by 1 point.
God, this game is just crawling.
Of the college football playoff final. Just before the play clock, Hartman. And another completion. This one goes to the freshman Rico Flores, and it's going to be enough for the first down.
Yeah, Flores did a nice job. I mean, as a freshman, knowing what he needed for the first down. They have 2 very good-looking young freshmen. Flores gets it and doesn't try to dance. He knows he's got to get 1 more yard after the catch. He splits the defenders and gets forward for the first down.
Flores, one of those 2 freshmen. The other one, Jaden Greathouse, has yet to catch a ball today. Came in with 3 touchdowns in the early going this season. LeBron Payne, the running back now on first down. Not a whole lot of Estime on this drive.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
Big hole up the middle.
Another rush up the middle.
Forward by JT Tuimoloau.
And you're ripping 7 yards a time, so I'm not telling you not to do it.
You've got
just where's my play action?
Left guard that's just going right at the heart of this Ohio State defense. And the back goes right between those
good
blocks.
blocking by the O-line.
Getting to the next level, Mitchell Evans, number 88. And Notre Dame just trying with their offensive line, trying to impose their will a little bit here on this drive, trying to get on the scoreboard.
Said Notre Dame's trying to impose their will with their offensive line, and they are.
Like that, and now
they
there's
are
only one
imposing
deep
their
safety. You give yourself man-to-man situations to throw the football if you want to go play action.
They will run it with Payne. Sets up the blockers and is spun down just shy of the 20.
3rd and 3.
Comes from the secondary and makes another big play.
Which is what you want to be in, but not when you picked up 7 yards on first down.
4-down territory here. Your field goal kicker already missed one earlier. He's got a great leg, and you want points. But if you can get this down to 4th and 1 again, I would imagine that they're going to go for it. 4th and 2 or 3, maybe not.
10th play of the drive.
10-play drive. You can't come away without points here.
Payne puts the nose down, and it looks like he's got it.
What a tough run.
Just barely.
I mean, this is a
just enough
run by Jabron Payne. He's just going to take it right up in here. He knows he's going to get smacked in there. Nice cutoff block by the tight end, Mitchell Evans. He cuts off Jack Sawyer from the backside.
You got to punch this in the end zone
Payne
now.
just takes that in there. Again, running between the left tackle and the left guard.
And this is where running it all the way down here helps you.
You'd have to imagine they will.
You feel like you can push them around a little bit. Field's getting small. Everything's getting tighter.
So for the moment, Jabron Payne has the first
down. They blow a timeout
That's
here?
Why the coaching staff loves him. He does all the dirty work, and we'll see if it'll stand as we step aside.
He was
Notre
there.
Dame
He had it.
late.
At least I thought he did.
I was sent down from Washington, D.C. to see about these murders.
See what about him? See who's doing it.
All right, reminder, I've got subscriptions and bits now, so if you want to subscribe or something like that, please do. A lot of people asked while I was streaming stuff if they could tip me, so that's there for you now. Penn State also driving inside the 30, high red.
The new iPhone 15
Inside the
Pro
20
is
now.
here.
And this is what happens, man, if you don't take advantage of those chances that you have as Iowa.
Powerful iPhone camera.
Here you are.
Get it with Boost Infinite and transcend to a wireless utopia. The new titanium iPhone 15 Pro on us, no trade-in needed. Enjoy unlimited wireless in the latest iPhone every year for $60 a month.
Geico makes car insurance easy. As easy as getting stuffed up during allergy season.
Yeah, Metronome. I mean,
I used to stop at
the game is crawling as is. It's not like someone's playing with tempo, so it doesn't bother me too much. But just, I mean, he had it. We don't we don't need to do an official review.
With an app that puts your policy in your pocket, it's easy.
Well, we'll
to
see.
Geico.
Curse you, ragweed polish.
Oh, maybe this is one of those that I think I'm right and they end up saying no.
We're seeing EVs more every day. Good to know there's one that can still make people say, you don't see that every day. Because it's the only
Penn
EV
State inside
that's
the
an
5.
F-150. The all-electric F-150 Lightning.
And it looks like the rain's coming down pretty good there, so nice throw to the wide side of the field for Penn State.
Nation. They bring it wherever they go. It's going to be a hell of a show.
Ruling of a first down for Notre Dame stands. Let's bring in Terry McCauley and take us through it.
Yeah, no,
Do we need to bring in Terry McCauley to take us through it? Is that necessary?
But our camera angle is an angle, so it's going to push the ball forward a little bit. So it's just not indisputable that he was short. They have to leave it where it was.
So the call on the field ends up being consequential.
Apparently it was closer than I thought.
Spanning over 6 minutes, continues inside the red zone.
51 yards rushing on this drive. Only 50 in the whole first half for Notre Dame.
Price has the pill. Up the gut and just shy of the 15. Dumped down at the 16. Methodical, slowly but surely for an explosive
Very
offense that
slowly.
scored 40 or more in 5
Saying they're
straight
moving
games.
it slowly but surely.
You know, on this drive right here, they just have only got one.
It's also bad for
explosive
Marvin
pass the
Harrison
entire
Jr.'s
game.
ankle.
A 25-yarder in the
Thing's
first
probably
half.
swelling up.
They've got 5 explosive runs of 10 yards or more, but not the big pass play. But they're in good position to score points on this drive.
Price stays in there in 2nd and 8. Hartman over the middle. It's caught.
Nice read. You get in? Excellent read by Sam Hartman. He's looking to go to the back. He sees that the linebacker peels off. I think that was a linebacker. Maybe it was a DN. No, it was a corner. No, it was the DN.
They dropped the defensive end. He found the nice seam.
Yep.
And Hartman
Really nice read.
And got inside the 1-yard line.
Penn State into the end zone, too.
I got to believe it's Audric Estime time right now, right?
Estime not in there. Instead, it's Ron Payne.
Wildcat with Deron Payne. Sam Hartman is out here. Hartman's out here.
Payne will take the snap on 1st and goal. Direct snap. Payne up the middle.
I don't know if he got it. Oh, he reached. Yep. Wow, nice play.
Jabron Payne, no helmet, no problem.
Huge. Yeah, you impose your will all the way down the field there for the slowest drive in modern college football history. You've got to punch it in the end zone there, and they did. Nice.
He does a little bit of everything. Watch him here.
Penn State up 17-0 now.
Keeps the legs moving, keeps driving. Also gets a block by the guard, Pat Coogan, pushing his man that opened up a little bit of a crease for Payne.
It's that reach right there, though.
Gets over the plane.
I hate that you guys aren't watching along with me. God, I wish I could still show video. I hate that so much.
Feel a collective sigh of relief at Notre Dame Stadium. This offense breaks the seal and has a chance to get this back to within 3. Schrader on for the extra point.
Oh, dragging right now.
And did they throw a single pass on that drive or not?
They did, but not very many.
It didn't feel like it, did it? Oh, yeah, they did. They got inside the 1 with the big completion.
Schrader, the extra point. It was 10 rushes and 3 passes.
So this turns this into a real big drive for Ohio State now. Because if you punt this ball, Green's going to be feeling it, right? All right, I'm going to run some commercials along with them to do the pre-roll. And if you're watching on a regular TV, you'll be back before me, but we'll be back in a minute.
They lead to goals and connect us to family.
I didn't get the part.
Your dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors.
I did get waiter number 2.
Because they know you. They can help you create a comprehensive plan for your full financial picture and personalized money management with the right balance of risk and reward. Doors were meant to be opened.
May today be a day for golf, or at least for getting outside. May your choice of club be redeemed by your choice of hard seltzer. And may one round for the ages lead to another. High noon, sun's up.
Hi, we're Visible, the wireless company with nothing to hide. Get unlimited 5G data powered by Verizon for $25 a month, every month. Sorry, hidden fees, we're just not into you. Sometimes the choice is just Visible. Switch today at Visible.com.
From all over the world, people turn to Cleveland Clinic for our expertise and our compassionate care. As the world's best heart care and leaders in neurology and cancer, the future of specialty care is happening right now at Cleveland Clinic. For every life-saving treatment, for every next step, for every care in the world, Cleveland Clinic.
Turn right onto Western Avenue. You have reached your destination.
One more?
One more time.
Turn right onto Western Avenue.
ID light in the all-electric ID4. It's the little things. It's a VW.
Notre Dame football is brought to you by Allstate. You're in good hands. By the Xfinity 10G network, made for streaming live sports. And by Genesis, striking design, intuitive.
All right, everybody, welcome back.
Lux is in the details.
Big drive for Iowa here.
Earlier tonight, they honored
with
Lou
Cade
Holtz and the
McNamara.
1988
They're
national
down
championship
17-0.
team, the last national title team that Notre Dame had. One of their
They're just running the ball right into the middle of the
titles, and Holtz in the building got quite
You're down 17-0 with 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. You should probably open it up a little bit, but it is what it do.
Generally a good thing.
And like I said, big drive for Ohio State here too.
Response for Notre Dame to get on the board, bring this back to a one-score game as Schrader sends it away, and Johnson will field it just inside the 5. Johnson, patient around the outside, finds a seam and dumped down at the 35. Let's go down to Ahmed Fareed.
Yeah, no, we saw him getting those sprints in on the sideline. Right after that, he walked back over, sat right down with the starters, talked to Brian Hartline for a second, who gave him a slap on the knee. Now he's jumping up and down, testing out that
I
ankle.
don't need to watch his ankle get folded under like that.
He is one tough dude, and when you're the son of Marvin Harrison Sr., that generally is what happens. You build a toughness and you build an affinity for football.
Yeah.
So we see how heavily that ankle is wrapped up, and we'll see if Harrison still has the same level of explosiveness. We saw that level from Travion Henderson, who had the 61-yard touchdown on the last drive. McCord, right back to
Marvin Harrison Jr.
And if McCord throws
Listen, he's not going to be able to cut the same way, but he's still a freak athlete.
It's thrown a little bit behind him, little slant route. He gets separation right now from Thomas Harper, but has to stop and reach back to make
It's a
the
beautiful route.
Time of possession doesn't quite tell the entire story. Notre Dame with a couple of long drives, but the one play that Ohio State had run was the long touchdown by Henderson, who stays in there on 2nd down and 4. Got the football. Henderson dances and just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Riley Mills, who's been...
Hey, Iowa ran it into the middle of the line 3 times and is punting it. Their 5th straight 3-and-out. Jesus, that's brutal.
Defensive front does a lot of stunting and moving. That time Mills started on one side of the ball and worked back to the other side for the big stop.
Henderson out wide. 3rd and 4.
Big play.
Leofau on the blitz. McCord feeling it. McCord has to get rid of it.
Oh, you can't do that, Kyle McCord. Shut up.
And they're going to blow this dead.
Did he catch that?
Down with a football, and we'll see where they roll it.
After the catch, his knee was down at the 45-yard line.
Well, they brought both inside backers, Leofau and...
Did they say he was in the grass? What happened here? So McCord's got somebody hanging off his shoulder pad. Oh, no. He caught it. Oh, he was down, though?
Somehow is able to come up with the football. I think his knee was down when he caught the football.
100%.
So he's got control and his knee's down, so he's down. Okay.
Tight end, nonetheless. That looked for sure like it was going to be a stop by this Notre Dame defense.
Says he models his game after George Kittle, a man who can do a little bit of everything. And that was the concentration of Kittle right there. McCord, there's a chunk gain again to Ibuka into Notre Dame territory to the 41.
Yeah, he had a deep crossing
Yeah, see?
between him.
Now, Ohio State's doing what Iowa wouldn't. Iowa just kept running the ball. Ohio State's opening it up a little bit here.
And a nice throw by McCord. He had his choice of either one of those 2 outstanding receivers.
And that was the 100th reception of the career of Emeka Ibuka.
Got to try to hold him to 3 if you're Notre Dame.
First set of downs. Ibuka in motion. Play action for McCord. McCord.
Oh, shot.
Single coverage. And Harrison can't reel it in. Cam Hart was...
Yeah, I have to think if Harrison had like that extra little bit of speed burst, he might have been able to get underneath that. He looks good running, though. He doesn't look like it's affecting him.
Away with a little tug on the jersey. Cam Hart has no idea where the ball is. He's just trying to hang on for dear life, reading the eyes of Marvin Harrison Jr., and the ball just a little past the outstretched hand.
But now Ohio State's starting to dial up a little more aggression on the offensive end. Another pass on 1st down and 10. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down with Trainum in the backfield. Play clock down to 5.
Oh, boy. Don't take it to the game here.
Trainum on the run. Cuts upfield, and he stopped immediately.
So now you got, what, 3rd and 10?
A nice job by this Notre Dame front, and Joshua Burnham gets to the running back in a hurry.
Yeah, just chasing from the backside. He just takes a good course down the line, and Trainum tries to bend that thing back, and nowhere to go. Big 3rd down play here for both sides. Last 3rd down, Notre Dame elected to go with pressure. This looks like they're going to drop into coverage.
3rd and 9. McCord steps up and delivers. It's
what a throw.
Again for a 1st down.
McCord's got the coconuts to stick it in there every now and again, which I like.
Foul on the right tackle, Josh Fryer, at the end of the play.
We await the word from Larry Smith.
He's blocking on his old teammate, Jean Baptiste. Take a look at the top.
This penalty, since it was during the play, will be enforced in the previous spot. 15 yards. It will still be 3rd down.
There's the play. Those were 2 former teammates at Ohio State. No, was it? Sorry, he was working on Jalen Sneed. Good route by Ibuka.
Interesting call.
Because that was not a dead ball penalty, but in the action of the play, it wipes out the catch, it wipes out the 1st down, and now it's 3rd and a mile.
Yeah, 25, 24.
That was a costly penalty.
That is a brutal penalty.
Fryer.
Detrimental, and it gives Notre Dame a golden opportunity on 3rd and 24.
Yep. Can you take advantage of Notre Dame and get out of this without giving up points?
McCord to the air. McCord lets it fly. Stover, and he's not going to get close.
He's in field goal range, though.
Ramon Henderson makes the tackle, and that will end this third quarter in a hard-fought top 10 battle. Both teams get their first touchdown of the day in the third. And
All right, I'm at the quarter break for Notre Dame, Ohio State, so I'll run another commercial here. Get myself ahead of the pre-roll. But we'll be back for the fourth quarter, no doubt. See you guys in a couple minutes.
The first ever People's Choice Country Awards. Hosted by Little Big Town with performances from some of your favorite artists. Plus, your country champion and icon award winner. The People's Choice Country Awards. Live Thursday on NBC and Peacock.
Is it possible to be more capable and more practical? Be able to perform here and here. Make a statement while barely making a sound. And command the road as well as what lies ahead. How we get there matters. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer.
With over 50 million Toyota Corollas sold, it seems like we've built one for everybody. And now we have. We built this one to be so dependable that it's often passed down within the family. We built this one to get 50 MPG and available all-wheel drive. This one for its handling and easy parking. This SUV for your next big adventure. And we built this one just for the fun of it. Introducing the 300 horsepower GR Corolla. Now there is a Corolla for everybody. Toyota. Let's go places.
When you need urgent care and you need it fast, where you go makes all the difference. When you choose advanced urgent care from the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center, you're choosing an advanced level of urgent care led by Ohio State emergency physicians. We offer walk-in treatment for more serious illnesses and injuries such as broken bones, abdominal pain, and pneumonia, all with shorter wait times and less cost than an emergency department. When your illness or injury can't wait, the choice is clear.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Tucson with America's best warranty. Now lease the 2024 Hyundai Tucson for $279 per month or get 2.99% APR or $1,500 bonus cash. Visit buyhyundai.com.
It's not a single store. Welcome to Big Sandy's Superstore.
Earlier today, Notre Dame fans enjoyed a cold beer in the Bud Light backyard. Grab yours and get ready for more Ohio State Notre Dame action. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. And aerial coverage tonight is brought to you by Ford. What an atmosphere it's been at Notre Dame Stadium. Exactly what you'd expect when you get two historic programs and two top 10 teams going and doing battle on the field. And we've got a three-point game as we head into the fourth quarter. You really can't get much better than this.
No, and it just kind of feels like there's no margin for error in the game, right? There's not been a turnover yet. There's only been 4 penalties, but the one we just saw, the most costly penalty of the game by Josh Fryer, wiped out a key third down completion by Kyle McCord, put him in 3rd and long. Now they got to punt the football.
Yeah, in all likelihood, it's going to be Notre Dame getting the football to start.
All right, welcome back, everybody.
Sam Hartman, this is where it feels like you went out and got.
Oof. Nice punt. This Iowa Penn State game's in danger of getting out of control here. All right, Notre Dame. You ran it all the way down the field last time. You did not take advantage of the fact that you were running the ball so well and take a play-action shot. So I would like, as for the first couple plays, I expect you to run it here. I'd like you to take a shot at some point. Some kind of play action shot to stretch that defense out a little bit. There you go. Wide open middle of the field. Beautiful. Wasn't play action, but middle of that field opens up when you can run the ball. So now run the ball here. Oh. Cool, Penn State in the end zone again. So 24-0 there. That thing's turning into a snooze fest. App State still up on Wyoming. Might be the most interesting game we got going. UCF Kansas State, 24-21. Oh, that's a flag. How is that not a flag? Oh, I feel like that's pass interference. Yeah. What do you mean it's close? Blackledge? That's pass interference. 100 times out of 100. Oh, what a catch. What a throw. Beautiful throw. Over the linebackers, under the safeties. That's a vet throw right there. Great ball placement. Great ball placement. There you go. Get a couple runs in here and go for another play action shot. Get there. There you go. Yeah. Hold. I don't even know if it's a pass interference. It might just be a hold. Yeah, dude, what are you complaining about? Oh, I hate that. I hate burning that timeout, though. Because you don't know when you're going to need it. All right, thanks everybody for coming back to hang out. I know it's not quite the same when I can't show the game, but I hope you're all still enjoying watching along. Going to do an NFL betting pregame show tomorrow with Sterls, who was on before. We'll also do a Broncos postgame show, the one that actually goes out on my station. I will do from here tomorrow. So excited about that. Yeah. So make sure you're tuned in. I don't mind running the ball a little bit here, pounding that rock down inside the 20. Field compresses, gets harder and harder to throw. But if I've got a play action little boot play, I know Sam Hartman's not the most athletic, but if I've got a play action little boot play, I'm looking to use it here. Got to find the right spot for it, but I'm looking to use it. I probably try to run the ball towards the left-hand side of the line to give him room to boot, but we'll see. Or just pound that rock all the way down inside the 5. Yeah, look at that. 30 plays of offense for Notre Dame for 200 yards. Just a scrum. Got him. Nice catch. Huge. And you got to be sick to your stomach if you're Ohio State with some of the opportunities you let go. Okay, so I got Notre Dame +3 and Ohio State's +3.5 right now. And I'm going to take it. It's +3.5 at +110. Build myself a little 6-point middle right there. But make sure I walk out of here with something. So that's good. Also got Iowa +15.5. That's not looking great. Not looking great. All right. Well, like I said, thanks everybody for joining. Tomorrow, the post-game show I'll be doing will be Broncos Dolphins post-game show for my actual radio station. and we can't put it on their Twitch, so I get to put it on mine, which is kind of cool. So I'm excited about that. So if you want to hear a little Broncos post game tomorrow, feel free to stop by and hang out with us. Also, we'll do the betting pregame show, and then I think I'm going to do, I'll either do Sunday night or Monday night football as a watch along. So not sure which one, but I'll let you know tomorrow. Both games in commercial right now. I should really even get off of that Iowa Penn State game, because that is getting ugly. Oregon State, Washington State is an 11-point game. That's probably out of hand. Washington, no, let's see, that's not right. App State, Wyoming, still a 5-point game. App State's got the ball. That's probably almost over. Baylor's getting smoked. Indiana and Akron is a game. Probably don't want that to be a game, but it is. Mississippi State, South Carolina at 27. I like that. Maybe I'll flip to that. Or UCF and Kansas State at 24s. That's interesting. Maybe I'll do that. If you guys got bets on any other games too, I'd love to know. Or your bets on this game. I know Kostick had a bet on Notre Dame, but he was the only one that I remember having any action. So, and I know Metronome just wants Ohio State to win. Yeah, Notre Dame has been running the ball really well, which bodes well for the rest of the game for sure. All day to throw. Finally finds a guy. Twenty's been hanging with him. I've been impressed with 20. Wide open. Wide, and making them look silly in the open field too. That's a flag. Yep. And I'm like, what are you thinking there? Even if you're late, like you can't run into him. Yeah, I mean, I know that's a tough matchup, but still just can't do that. And if you're McCord, you float that ball, he's going to smoke that dude on that route. Be looking at shoe bottoms. Yeah, why is this taking so long, though? Oh, boy. Third and 1. So now the real question is, if you're Ohio State, do you take a field goal here if you have to, if you get to fourth down? Do you take a field goal here knowing that you're probably going to get another drive? Or do you force the issue and try to make sure you get a touchdown? Take the lead. You are pretty far down in the red zone. Short. So now you got to decide. Are you kicking the field goal and you're going to play defense? I don't know if anybody's in the chat with me right now, but I would love to hear what you guys think. No, they're going to go. I might kick the field goal, to be honest with you. It's so short, though. No, they're going to try to draw him. I hate everything about that if you're Ohio State. What the hell are you doing? All right, so if you're going to burn the timeout, burn it before you lose the 40 seconds. 1. 2, if you're just going to try to draw them offside, take the 5-yard penalty and kick the field goal if that's what you're doing. If you weren't going to go for it, then don't go for it. 3, if you didn't like the play call that you had there, why did you let all the time run off the clock? Like if you come out in the play call and you see their defense is a bad defense to run that play into, okay, take the timeout early and save yourself the time. I just hate that all around. He didn't get it. I hate everything about that. You want that 40 seconds you wasted back now, Ohio State? So you had 5 minutes and 3 timeouts? That sounds nice, doesn't it? Brutal. That was brutal all the way around. Damn, that makes me so angry. All right, I flipped over to K-State UCF on the other channel here. K-State looks like they're imposing their will a little bit. Or trying to. Well, UCF's playing some good D. Just weird that this is a conference game. What a weird commercial. All right, so if you're Notre Dame here, how aggressive do you want to be is really the question I have. I don't want you to just run 3 times and punt it, because that offense for Ohio State been down inside the red zone the past 2 times. They haven't scored, but they've been down inside the red zone. Talk about missed opportunities. That being said, I don't know how healthy Marvin Harrison Jr. is. They got plenty of weapons, though. All right, let's go fire this thing up. Reminder, we're doing a NFL pregame show tomorrow, 9 a.m., 11 Eastern. Come hang out. Talk about your bets. Tell me what you want. No back, so they're going to be a little bit aggressive here. I like that. Smart to stay in bounds. Love that. Gail, thanks for jumping in the chat for the first time. Gal not. Appreciate you jumping in. I love Notre Dame and Hartman being aggressive there. There you go. See, run the football. Gail, I got a nice little middle right now, but I would like Notre Dame to win. But I've got Notre Dame plus 3 points, and I've got Ohio State plus 3.5 points. So I built a nice little 6-point middle there. But I'd like the green to win here. I like them running, but not just thinking, hey, we're just going to only run here. I like the mix-up of offense they've been doing so far. Oh, that's a nightmare. And now you're going to take your time out if you're Ohio State. Yep. Yeah, and now you get a negative yardage play on the sack. You burn a timeout, but you got plenty of time here. And you force them to make the decision, are we going to throw it, try to pick up the first down, Or are we going to run the ball and take our chances playing defense? All right, let's see what else is about to go final. Oh, Arkansas, LSU, 31 apiece. I love that. Let's go. I'm going to switch the second screen I got to that because I'm interested to see. Gail, you got any bets on the game? You just watching? Who you rooting for? Oh, looks like LSU's about to kick a field goal to win with 8 seconds left. So LSU takes the lead with about 4 seconds left. What else do we got that's interesting here? Oregon State. Not a lot of time left in that game, though. Down by 10. There's not really any other good games on. South Carolina beating Mississippi State. Yeah, it's just UCF Kansas State is the only other good game. Really interested to see how Notre Dame is going to handle this set of downs now that you took that big sack. Try to pick up the first down or run the ball, make them use their timeout. Reminder, we're doing an NFL pregame show, little betting show. Me and my guy Sturls. He does podcasts for SB Nation for the Buffalo Rumblings, the Buffalo Bills site. So we'll run down all the games tomorrow, talk about who we like, who we'll bet, that kind of thing. All right, 2nd and 15 now. Oh, you almost had a D-line pick there. He might be a linebacker, but you knew they'd be looking for a screen. That was a really good play. Defensive end. Really good play. So 3rd and 15 now. You threw a pass that was incomplete last time. You didn't make them use their timeout. You going to run the ball here? I think they're going to run the ball here. Not a fan, but I understand why they're doing it. So he picks up a couple yards. You get them to burn their timeout. But you kick the ball back to him. Oh, they're not going to take their timeout. I thought they did. That's interesting. Plenty of weapons on Ohio State. He's the question, the quarterback. And, of course, field goal does you no good now. Now, if you had kicked the field goal on the last drive instead of going for that fourth down, you only need a field goal here. So that's why I brought that up before. Would be an enviable position probably, but if anybody picked up any late bets on this, I'd love to hear what you went for. Also a reminder, if you're Notre Dame, if they pick up a whole bunch of yards real quick, you can save yourself some time too with all the timeouts you have, which I like when people think about that, right? Can I get even if they score, can I get the ball back to my offense with enough time to do something? You know, presumably if they get a touchdown, which is what they need to get, you only need to get in field goal range. So keep in mind that you can use your timeouts defensively and try to work it that way. K-State right down the field into the end zone. About to go into the fourth quarter there. It's going to be 31-24. It's really the only interesting game going on right now. Everything else is kind of a dud. Iowa still getting shut out. How do you even do that? Kirk Ferentz, you got to fire your son, man. I don't know how else to say it to you. Everybody knows. All right, minute 26, one timeout. You get stoppages on first downs. See what you got, kid. I said this about Shador the other day. It's what you dream about when you're a kid. Oh, that's a live ball. No, incomplete. All right. Great play by number one there. Get your hands up. And listen, so on these drives, on these 2-minute trying to score drives, the hardest first down to get is the first one. So I understand you trying to take these small underneath passes and get a little bit here, a little bit there, but yeah, you gotta complete these. You can't be throwing it over people's heads, man. There you go. Oh. Yeah, had a free rusher off that corner, so probably threw that a little bit before he wanted to, but it was a good throw still. Give your guy a chance. Yeah, it's a good throw for being under pressure like that. Okay, 3rd and 6. I don't mind you picking up 4 like that, especially when you're staring at 2 downs, right? Because you know you're going to go for it on 4th. So pick up 3-4 yards. As long as he gets out of bounds, it's fine with me. Oh, hit as he threw. Is he all right? And by he, I mean the offensive lineman. Got rolled right into. Yeah, 55. Luckily, he's got a brace on his knee. He might have been in a bad way if he didn't. Fourth and 7. Oh, jeez. What up, Jaws? No, they probably got some kind of warning or something like that, but that's brutal. If you need, you can send me a DM and I'll tell you where to watch it, but that is a nightmare. I feel bad for you. The stream that I'm on is at 51 seconds left and 4th and 7, so. But mine's Ohio State. But I can still, you can watch the Oregon State game there too. I thought that game was further into it. I didn't realize that there was that much time left still. Did he get there? Yeah, he got there. Clock's ticking, though. Let's go. Get on the line. As soon as that ball's ready for play, that clock's going to run. Oh! Threw it right to a Notre Dame defender, and it went right through his hands. Yeah, his butthole is super tight right now. And clinch. Oh, really? Dude, Washington State's been really impressive. I wish I could have watched that game. This one's been good, though. Oh, into the middle of the field. Do you burn a timeout here? I might burn my timeout here. Get up there. Oh, that might be offensive pass interference. I didn't call anything. .22 seconds left. It's going to be 2nd and 10, right? Oh! I don't know. Yeah. Wrath, welcome back. Yeah, dude, that was. I mean, they had the timeout, so they still could have called the timeout there, but yeah, I guess you're calling Marvin Harrison in the area there. Nope, they're going to call it intentional grounding. What's up, Fallen? No, I got busted for it. Got clipped, so now I'm just doing watch-alongs, but always would love you to come in, talk about your bets, talk about the game. I'm watching it on a stream, so I'm watching it behind. But appreciate that, Fallen. I got Notre Dame +3 pregame, and then when Notre Dame scored to go ahead, I bet Ohio State +3.5. Build myself a little 6-point middle there. So I want Ohio State to score with no time left and them not to kick the extra point. I've been telling everybody, though, Fallen, if you don't have somewhere to watch, let me know. If you want to send me a DM, I'll tell you what stream I watch it on. Because I didn't want to leave you guys out in the cold. So 15 seconds, 3rd and 19. You got 2 plays. Marvin Harrison is a beast. You got 2 plays, but your first one has to go into the end zone. Your second one can just be a first down, but your first one has to go into the end zone. Got a real small window. And you don't want to risk him getting tackled inbounds. Oh, okay, you got the first down. You got to get up there and kill. Got to get up there and kill. Kill. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you wasted so much time. It must have been on the ground. All right, so you got like 2 plays here. Right? 7 seconds. You can get 2 plays in probably. You definitely got to throw on the first one, but what you got to keep in mind is if you like a running play, you can run on the second one. You know what I mean? Because it's the last play of the game no matter what. So if you trust you running more than you throwing, your second play can be a run play. Okay, Notre Dame's going to burn their time out here. Yeah, if I'm being honest, Wrath, the loser probably is 9th, and the winner is, 3rd, 4th, or 5th or something like that. But that 9th spot in the rankings is probably just whoever loses this game. I think Florida State maybe slides down a little bit, though. Yeah. Maybe they're the only ones. But I agree with you, Wrath, that whoever loses this game is going to be ranked 9 at the end of this. Okay, so this one has to be a throw, and you know it. Oh, I don't love the boot there. It's going to waste a bunch of time. But you're all down to this. I would have tried to run some sort of slant play and see if I can get it to take only a second or 2 to give myself 2 more plays. But now you're down to 1. Wild game. See, and you do like the run play better, and they got in. Oh my God, what a play. Okay, so this is a huge gambling question. Are they going to make him kick the extra point? It's technically a snap that you have to snap the ball. But the spread is 3. Pre-game spread was 3. So you're going to make him kick the extra point. If you're Ohio State, do you just take a knee? So you don't have a block kick or something like that. I mean, it's not dead yet, even though the clock says 0. They theoretically, if it was more than 2 points, they could call it off and say they don't have to kick the extra point. But because it's 2 points, they block that kick and take it back. That's 2 points. And if you're Ohio State, do you just kneel it so you don't run into that problem? Wow, he is just barely in. Just barely in. Yeah, Raph, that is some top-tier college football. Oh, and that ball almost comes out, too. I don't know who that is coming in from the other side. But he gets a hand on that ball, and he almost punches it out. So I really want to see what's going to happen here. If I'm Ohio State, I probably just take a knee. But you still have to execute the snap. You know what I mean? I think he's in. Well, if they're saying he's short, it is 10 seconds they got to run off the clock, so it doesn't matter if there's 1 second left or not. Ones if you think he's in, twos if you think he's short. Ones if you think he's in, twos if you think he's short. It looks like they're celebrating. They probably already got told. Touchdowns confirmed. There is 1 second on the clock. Okay, so now you have to execute the extra point. And then do we get a little pitchy woo-woo? Little Scott Van Pelt special. They are going to try to kick the extra point. That's interesting. I was wondering if they would just take a knee on the point try. So they are going to try to execute the extra point. Wow. So now you got to squib it, right? You got a squib kick. Man, that was so close. What up, Kevin? Drew Aller. I was talking about him with Sturls earlier. Sturls was super impressed by him. I haven't really watched enough of him to know. But Iowa, definitely Iowa. Sorry about that. I bet on you guys. Took the 15.5. All right, so this kickoff, I feel like it's about to get wild. Oh, out of bounds, nobody touching it. So you get it at the 35. You can do it. You can do a Hail Mary here. Yeah, I did, Kevin. I did have it on my second screen, and I felt like every time I looked up to see what was happening, it was the Penn State offense, in the high red zone again. Their defense, Iowa defense, just hanging out there. Wow, what a crazy game. I really thought Notre Dame was going to pull it out. Wild. So, how did your guys' bets finish up? Give me dollars if you made the money. I had a couple good ones. Good for me. Damn, the time of possessions was 45-14. That is crazy. Are you guys watching any late night games? I don't know if there's anything I love late night. There's a couple fun ones, but nothing that I love. Kent State, Fresno State might be the most fun. Yeah, I think the playoffs are going to be fun this year, and it's the last year of 4. I think next year they go to 12. So I think finally we'll get a good playoff in there. I'm excited for that for sure. Don't forget, tomorrow we are going to do an NFL pregame show. Me and my boy Sturls, who was guest hosting on here for a little bit, we'll just run down the NFL teams. And wow, Ryan Day is worked up. Man, Ryan Day is fired up. Holy. I think Bo Nix did a bunch to help himself today, but Caleb Williams is the guy until further notice. Like, he's got to lose it. Yeah, I thought California was going to give him a game, but Washington already up 14-0. Penix is no joke, dude. So. Yeah. Well, and they played that game against Auburn, and I thought maybe they would hang a little bit with Washington. Thought they would be possibly frisky, but the answer is not so far. All right. Well, like I said, we're doing the NFL pregame show tomorrow, 9 Mountain, 11 Eastern. Run down our bets, who we like in each of the games, so on and so forth. Feel free to join us for that. You can always jump in Ask us questions on betting or fantasy or anything like that. And then I will do the Broncos postgame show on this channel. It'll be the Broncos postgame show for my radio station, but we can't put it on their Twitch. So we will put it on my Twitch. Kind of exciting. So come join us if you're going to watch the Broncos-Dolphins game tomorrow, or if you just want to talk some football. Appreciate y'all. And if you are betting these late games and you want somebody to tweet back and forth with, go ahead and shoot me a couple messages on X. We can talk about whatever you're watching, all right? Have a good night, everybody.